Okay, we'll just do that for now.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully you'll get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
All right, the trouble has already started, ladies and gentlemen.
We're in there.
It's already started. Welcome, everybody, to the Knockem Dead Comedy Podcast here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast Twitch channel. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Everybody's here. It's very exciting. Dan is here, and Laura is here, and Jay is here. Thank you, guys, for hanging out today. This is going to be fun. Haven't seen some of you guys in a while. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just checking my cameras. Haven't seen some of you guys in a while. It's nice to have you guys back here.
It's nice to be here.
Oh, it's nice to be here, Tony.
Yes, and I'm glad you're all here. All right, so we have a couch to talk about. We got trivia. But first things first, go ahead. Talk about what you were talking about before we went on the air here.
How you how I'm supposed to be here, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, the day of, there's going to be a headliner from the club here. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I shouldn't go in. But, Tony has a meltdown when you don't show up on the days you're not supposed to come.
Well, sir, that's the question right there. Who said you're not supposed to come? Who said because
again,
there's a headliner?
I knew I couldn't come that time, and then you tagged me, and then when I didn't come, you were like,
no. We're not talking about. We're talking about the day the headliner was here. That's the day you're talking about. That's the day you mentioned.
You said to me that Tuesday before. You were like, Jay, hope to see you next week.
Right.
So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be there next week.
That's right.
And then, poop.
Poop what? Who's
sitting on the toilet early in the morning?
Just because
Tony Walker, Knockem dead. No tag. Okay. Guess I'm going to work that day.
Well, wait. All right. Well, first off, I got a couple of things with this. One, just because the headliner was coming in doesn't mean you guys aren't coming in.
Oh, okay.
I never said that.
I didn't want to step on anyone's toes.
You're never stepping on toes. How many times have I told you guys are Tuesday? You guys are a part of the show. Tuesdays is your day.
So why is fucking Laura here then?
Holy shit! He said it was Guinea Week and they don't know any women.
Oh.
That was why.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, I might invite other people on Tuesdays. I'll invite other people to join us on Tuesdays.
Oh.
But it's still, you guys are still.
But then why wouldn't you tag me?
Well, that's my next.
Why can't I be tagged with the fucking headliner?
That's
why can't I only be tagged with the fucking sickness people?
That's the other thing. We never had that discussion, and I apologize. I will tag you from now on.
Yeah. I'm not coming next week.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
I want to let you know now.
Do you think his 9 followers notice if you're tagged?
Yes. Laura, I know it's the holiday season, but why being so gracious today? It's 4.
4.
4.
Two things I want to point out. I like this hoodie, Jay, a lot. That's a nice color.
It comes with the pants too. I got the pants, but when I wear the pants together, it looks weird. I think.
No, you look like Mr. Hanky. Don't wear it.
Yeah.
The Christmas
poo. The Christmas poo. Don't do shirt top and bottom.
Yeah, I
It's
separate.
not a big person look.
Yeah.
One of the camera angles right now just make it look like it's just you three, and I feel super left out. I'm
I'm switching. I'm switching.
No,
around.
I know. It's just like.
Have you seen the angle yet? Where there's a close up of you? Have you seen that one yet?
Yeah, my nose looks huge.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Oh God, the gay fucking millennial. My nose looks big. It don't matter. You're turning pussy down anyway.
Yeah, I have been.
Why?
I've been saying no to pussy.
Bro, could you imagine? He goes, I'm a little tired. Bro, you better fucking drink a Red Bull and get your ass in the car.
You gotta talk into the mic.
I don't say no to pussy, and I'm married. I don't say.
Is that right? Oh, fuck
you
you guys. Let's talk about that. No,
I've been saying no to pussy a lot.
Why?
Listen, I work hard. I got early mornings. The bitch is in Ronkonkoma. I don't need to drive out there.
Well, you're not refusing the pussy. You just called her the bitch. I think she's refusing you.
No, it's absolutely not refusing him.
Well,
Jay has seen it firsthand.
Suffolk County pussy.
But that falls back into what my girl says. She thinks he's gay.
No, you don't want 631 puss. No,
no, not about that.
Ronkonkoma pussy? No way.
That's stank.
Maybe Huntington.
Bro, I would have drove out there, stopped for fucking food, and dropped her $50 afterwards.
And done her laundry. And vacuumed the living room.
Never say no to...
I listen.
Like to move. Here we go.
I can't. I work the day of, and then it's fucking midnight by the time I get out there. There's no performance, and then I'm late. I'm tired. I can't do it.
Maybe that's what skinny people can do. Good-looking young people can do.
That's exactly
it.
That's what it is.
I say, imagine. I could never imagine being that good-looking where you could be like,
I'm gonna pass. I said no to nothing.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Listen, you know when people are at a construction site and they're like, "Hey, mommy," I'm going, "Hello."
You go bang and then jerk off to that 3 times afterwards.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Not the youth of
Wow.
America.
Look at the glimpse into the life of skinny people world. I would say no to
Skinny
pussy.
people, yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, I mean, they're not all the time. If it lines up, well, I'll
it has to
Well,
like,
yeah,
I'll jump in there.
lines up
But,
well.
it
Yeah.
has
You
to
know-
fit into his like itinerary.
Yeah, he's like, maybe we'll take a flight and I won't need a seatbelt extender. Whatever. Fucking
tight-
Yeah, this
Sorry,
doesn't
guys.
make sense to me at all.
And it's got to take him 3 hours to get his fucking pants off. They're
I'm not-
so tight anyway.
No,
Oh,
they've
he's wearing those tight pants. He's got to take his shoes off first.
They always wear
Oh.
tight pants. All
Yeah.
the kids.
I'm down one belt loop.
I don't
They're
know why they
loosening
do
up.
it, though. Because
This
then
is
you can
good.
see the shape of their dick and it's not good.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, right. Holla. Jay's black from the waist down.
No, I can't see my dick.
Oh. Poor Tony. He thought this was going to be a nice show.
This is nice.
No,
He loves this, right?
This is
Yeah, I do,
great.
actually. I do.
Yeah, I do.
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. In all seriousness, I love when these guys come in,
Yeah.
and I love when you come in too.
Oh, thank you. You
I
are my
do.
new favorite. You and Andy are truly my
No,
new
it's
favorite.
just Andy. Tell the truth.
No, I do like
What
them
was it
too.
about Andy? Because
They just completely hit it off that day.
It was the Fat J impression.
It was, no, no, it was. I think that
'Cause I don't see it.
I went back and listened when we don't know who was faster with Andy and I, but when Andy and I decided on doing a whole, like 5 minutes on if To Catch a Predator and the Muppets were a mashup show, and he had every Muppet molesting a child.
Wow.
Oh my God, it was fucking so good.
child molestation,
When the
really.
Swedish chef invited a 14-year-old to his house,
It really wins him, the molestation. It really.
you had to be there.
Yeah, no,
Listen, the rape of a child is only funny when you're right there.
Right,
When you hear about it
right.
secondhand, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I think the only thing that could tank Knockem Dead on Tuesday is Laura Patton. She is ending the show right now.
So we
She's
start
pro
back with our
Epstein.
first question of
We
the
got
day.
canceled. What's our question?
Why is fucking Laura here today?
Because Mary Capone don't wake up before noon. That's why. Before she gets her hair in, her swimming. She got to unfurl her fingers.
I saw Mary the other night. Very nice.
Mary.
And you also saw Carrie Louise the other night,
Saw
didn't
Carrie
you?
Louise.
She's awesome.
She's
Her and
great.
her husband are fantastic.
Yeah, I worked with her.
How was that?
Awesome. You know what's funny?
No.
No.
I'll tell you.
Please. Not any of your material, but
not-
okay, go ahead.
Oh, good one, Laura.
Hey, Jay, I take that.
No, it's because I've been doing Laura's jokes.
Whatever.
So Northport Yacht Club, something Laura will never get booked for. Private gig.
Right.
I've been there before.
I've
So
done murder mysteries there, yeah.
It's cool. The people there are awesome.
Yep, they really are.
When I was like 15, I worked regattas there. I worked for this building that was like a sailing center. It was like a whatever, and I've been there for like 15, 16, and it was weird going back because like I mentioned it because like actually they did an open mic before, so there were 3 open micers who were part of the club who went up and were just doing like one-liner dad jokes about boats, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen. This one dude went up and he said, "What's the last vegetable you want on your boat?" And everyone was like, "What?" And he said, "A leak."
That's good. That's clever. It's a pun. It's a dad pun.
I wanted to kill
to a
myself.
room full of boat people. They were so
No,
proud
it
of
killed.
the
They were
idea.
like, "Yeah,
That's
yeah."
great.
But if you take that out of that yacht club and it's dog shit, you know,
Yeah, you're standing there eating your dick.
But
eating
he
ass.
wasn't going to take it out of the yacht club.
No.
That was the point.
It worked for the room, so I went up to a real warmed up room, and I was like, "How about those open micers?" I was like, "You guys took half my jokes." I was like, "This room feels great." Worked for God. Just say Blue Sailors. Who's that? Sonia. Oh, this is fucking Andy.
It's Andy, yeah.
Forgot.
Is it Andy?
Yeah, it's
Hi,
backwards.
Andy.
Yeah.
Laura's all excited now.
Hi, Andy.
Andy, it's me.
Andy,
All
call
right,
in.
so back to our first
skinny fucks.
question of the day. Bring
Why is
Laura in
Laura
on
here?
fucking Friday.
You know, I had to take time off from work to do this, and I
You
don't
think I'm fucking here because I'm getting paid?
I had to take time.
You know what it's like? I have to explain to my boss. I'm going into this big podcast on Gov's Radio today. They asked me to come, you know. They actually tagged me in the post today.
He did.
Oh, today you got ticked.
And then
I'm
I
not a
saw the thing
headliner.
scroll through, and I'm like, why the fuck's Laura Patton on this?
Garbage. And according to Dan, I never get booked on private stuff.
No,
so, yeah,
no, come on.
I'm too brown. I understand.
You're a little
I'm too brown for a regatta. I get it.
You're a little sensitive, huh?
No.
No.
A
Me?
little sensitive.
No.
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 Sensitive.
So Andy said hello to Dan,
I'm very
to
sick.
Laura.
What does that mean?
Hey, Andy, how you
Andy,
fucking doing?
Hello, Miss Laura.
You
How
got
you
that
doing?
right. Uh-oh.
It doesn't
I heard
really...
you did a nice impression that's got Laura fucking Patton all excited. Why don't you do this one on Friday? Why is fucking Laura Patton here?
Well, we're not here this Friday. We're not here this Friday.
Oh, you don't do Black Friday?
Well, I'm
That's when
actually...
you should be here. Give me the fucking controls. I'm coming
Everybody's
in. I'm running
home.
Knockem Dead.
You do
If
it.
I get more than 6 views, I take over the show. How about that?
If you want to take a few minutes today to learn this, I will gladly have you come in here on Friday. I will gladly let you do that.
I would fucking love to
Sorry.
come in here. Knockem Dead with Fat J. Guess what? Laura Patton fucking coming on Friday.
That's right. I'm shopping.
Oh man.
I'm
There's two women. that have a sense of humor, and I appreciate them. I mean, there's more than 2 women, but that are very open, quick, fucking, and that's Laura Patton and Allison Persky.
Oh, thank you.
They
I
take
appreciate
it,
that.
they give it back. It's
Oh,
fucking
yes.
amazing.
Well,
That's how
and
it's
speaking of which,
supposed
Jeff Bosey's watching too.
Oh,
So there's 3.
ladies.
Oh, Jeff, you implied you have a vagina. That was mean. That was mean.
And yeah, speaking of Allison Persky, she was mentioned before we went on the air too.
to be. So I was making a delivery one night.
Yeah, DoorDash.
This section brought to you by.
DoorDash.
California love. Smokey Robinson.
Perky Persky is the shit. I love her.
So we pop over to Persky's house, by accident. And I see Laura Patton, and there she comes out of the house behind Persky. First time in my life, I was like, what the fuck is Laura Patton doing here?
That's true.
And then, boop, boop, the 2 of them. I was like, oh my God, can someone
were you
just
there too?
fucking kill me?
No,
it was Laura
no,
Persky.
no. Me and Persky are like kibbles and bits.
But
That's what we were going
Persky
at
was
him.
over there picking up, Laura was at Persky's house picking her up her old couch.
Yes.
And you see what she posts on Facebook? Why would you want to take that couch?
Never.
Did you have to pass the Regina Steamer carpet cleaner over it 42
Well,
fucking
it
Stanley
didn't,
Steamer.
come in my house. Listen, she was very honest. She said, I have an old couch that had 10 years of living, and I have dogs, and I have a family, and does anyone want it? It's a great couch. So,
But Fat Jay was never on it, so it's still in good working order.
don't know Jay DNA. So, I took it because I have a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old boy, and I have a 2,800 square foot basement. That's I ran out of money to finish. So it's a couch graveyard and a furniture graveyard, and my son's friends love it, and they have parties and they hang out down there and they sleep down there. It's not even heat or whatever, and they need places to sleep. And so every bad couch has made its way down there. So this was like a oasis.
They need places to sleep.
Because they stay over. Boys stay over.
Boys.
I was going to
Boys
say,
stay
they can.
over.
If they look for a place to sleep, they have their homes.
I
That's
know,
what
but when they're drinking and they're like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like the
okay.
cool mom, whatever.
That's
it's a whole
you're
long
the
story.
party house. You're the
Yeah,
party
it's the
house.
party
You're
house.
the cool mom.
Yeah,
That's the best.
Sorry, brag moment.
No, she's
So,
very important for the social circle. Those kids. I
they
understand.
every kid needs that.
Yeah.
Plus from COVID, and they were always respectful to me and whatever.
Yeah, good.
So I took the couch. I didn't bring it in my house. I'm not stupid. It's from the Persky house.
on
So
the
I
front
left it in
lawn.
the driveway, and I hired some Mexicans to come and clean it.
Good.
This section brought to you by Gigi's Cleaners. And those guys saw it, and they cried how hard it was. And they spent like 5 hours scrubbing the shit on that couch. They stitched it up. It is a brand new fucking gorgeous couch. My son just came home from college yesterday. He's like, Mom, this is the greatest couch. So that's what I took.
What?
Nice. Nice.
There you go.
5 hours.
Refurbished.
5 hours cleaning this couch.
Sometimes that's the way to do things, though. Buy an old piece of shit car,
Just giving it
something
away.
like that.
We just had to get it
Yeah.
out of the house. My husband, my son carried it out because my sons hate when I ask them to do shit like that. Like, Mom, don't make me carry this.
They sound
This is your
lazy.
Stupid idea.
Yeah, that's why we have kids.
Yeah, they
This
do.
section brought to you by lazy children.
A little privilege.
I still do that now. Like, my girlfriend comes home. Can you get the water out of the back seat?
You're like, oh.
The water?
No.
Bro, I growing up, I don't know, 6 people in my house. I have 2 brothers. We were the landscapers. We were the pool boys. We did everything.
And then
all
I
the
had to
flower
buy-
beds.
Sons.
Yeah,
That's
of
why
course.
you have sons.
I
Shovel
had
all
to
the
buy
snow.
some stuff for my family because I make this sweet potato casserole. So I went to the store and bought the shit last night. So I come in the house and I'm like, yo, can you run out and get the bag out of the back seat? She's like, what?
Why
I'm
didn't you
like, do you
finish
see
the
how
job?
fucking ludicrous that sounds? That's what you fucking do. Carry
No,
your own shit in.
It's different. Finish the job. Cradle to grave, motherfucker. You bought it. You're going to cook it. Finish it. That's like just giving the tip. That's ridiculous. Finish it. Finish it.
Fridays.
Oh, you carry
Fridays.
What do
from
you
now
carry?
on.
Fucking 8 bags of marshmallows and 4 yams? Please, fucking Jay.
Why is fucking Laura Patton here on Tuesday?
Tuesday's brought to you by Laura Patton.
Oh, man.
Tony, what would you like to talk about? Since clearly it's not me.
I'm just glad you're all here. I was actually going to ask Jay a question.
What's up?
State regulators yesterday issued licenses to 7 applicants to open Long Island's first recreational marijuana shops.
Great. Congratulations to them.
Are you happy about that, or does that hurt business? Like, how does that work for you?
No. Number one. It's always going to be cheaper in the street. Number 2.
Oh, okay.
What you want it to do is give you better quality stuff.
Yeah.
If that's what they're going to do. But because it's regulated now.
Right.
However, I hear things have been, the first New York weed that's been grown had a mold and mildew problem in it.
Oh, boy.
But again, you never know what you're smoking. But I'd rather smoke fucking a little mold and mildew than fucking snort fucking fentanyl and put myself to sleep. But, you know. But yeah, it's legal. It's official. Man, I love smoking weed. I smoked weed on the way here. I'm going to smoke weed after. I'm going to smoke weed at night. Last night, I smoked 4 blunts talking to Dan coming home from Carnival.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a good
What's
time.
Carnival?
He did a show.
Yeah. It's an
Carnival?
Italian restaurant in Port Jeff.
Where they didn't ask, why the fuck is Laura Patton
Yeah.
here?
No, they
First
didn't.
of all, I'm going to, you know what?
There was someone on the show where everyone was like, why the fuck is this person here? But it wasn't Laura. Yeah.
was not Laura Patton.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be
Do
killing
you
Laura.
smoke weed, Laura?
I don't know how to inhale.
Do you let those kids smoke weed?
They do smoke in my house.
Nice.
Against my rule, I told them weed is a lazy drug. I've never seen anyone that's not lazy that smokes weed, including their father. This section brought to you by.
A lot of sections.
It
A
absolutely.
lot of sponsors and
we
brought
get
to you.
a lot of sponsors.
I do.
Yeah, wow.
We're getting a lot of sponsorship.
So that's like the 7th one. This
But,
section.
No judgment on weed. I know people that have been smoking weed.
I've
their
smoked weed a
entire
Everyone
life.
functions
time.
differently though, because
Weed
I didn't.
definitely makes me lazy.
Yeah.
But I was laughing so hard a couple days ago. Can I tell the story?
Which one?
The brownie?
Oh, please.
The one where you put the dick in your ass?
Yeah. That's a
every-
different
It's
story.
every Tuesday,
Laura,
that
it'd have
story.
to be double the size of this just to get this part in. Okay?
Who's the trivia?
I have like 14 inches of cheek.
You don't hold it back?
There's no spread.
Plus, I have a hemorrhoid. You don't want to go.
There's a lot
You
to
have
get.
a busted starfish?
You don't want to go there.
Busted starfish. Jay gets hotter and hotter every time I see him.
You can tell him. I don't care. I don't give
Go
a
ahead,
fuck.
I'll stop.
So, oh my God. So,
I didn't. Just back.
Dan and I had spoken
Yes.
earlier in the day.
It was a
And
Monday.
I burned, so he said, he texted me later on, and he was like, oh, I went to the diner, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, sick, da-da-da. And happened to be, like, the diner was this diner where my best friend lived across the street in high school, and he used to call me from the payphone. And we used to talk for hours sitting there, smoke, and then we used to smoke weed there, blah, blah, blah. Dan goes home, takes these brownies. And all of a sudden, I get a picture while I'm sitting in my driveway on my 3rd blunt, and I almost fucking wet my pants. He was so wrecked. And it's like, high off a brownie right now. God save the queen.
I have the picture. I'll show you.
So the first thing I do is send it to Billy Geyer.
Right
'cause
away.
He loves those brownies. And Billy's question is it the brownies? I go, it's the brownies.
Yeah.
He
These
goes,
things.
Oh,
so-
Dan's in
Where
for
did
a
the brownies
long
come
night.
from?
heaven.
No, I get them. I have them.
Yeah, so they're great. They put you on your fucking ass. Yeah, I get lazy if I'm high, but I don't smoke often at all. I'll only smoke if I don't have anything the next day, or I'll take an edible if I don't have anything the next day, or if I'm off or whatever. Like, that's it. Like, I'm smart with it. I can't get high and go do something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even be able to
Weed
smoke before coming
definitely
here.
makes me lazy. though.
Yeah,
So,
so
as
100%.
a mom,
sure.
you can understand why I'm like, if they could get all this shit out of the way,
Yeah.
Put it
so,
up for the camera.
if they can get this shit out of
Is
the
this
way.
one on?
Just right there, right in front
This
of you.
one?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Here we go, folks.
Look, as a mother, if you can get all your shit out of the way and smoke, have at it.
I was
Have at it.
tanked, dog.
It doesn't even look like you.
It doesn't. I was fucking polluted. Let me tell you, I ate this brownie, and I didn't even eat.
The text were like, Jay, my
I
whole
was-
body's
I
vibrating.
know my face was going. Zh, 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 zh. I'm not even kidding. I take this thing, and like 40 minutes later, I'm in my kitchen walking, and all of a sudden, I was like, the room's moving. And I was like, I have to get to my bed. I have to get to my bed. I brushed my teeth. I was so excited to get into bed because when you're just fucking shellacked off an edible or something and you get into bed and you just feel like it's like
Molding.
encapsulating you, I just started laughing. I put on Seinfeld, watched like 4 episodes. I was dying. That show is not that funny. I was laughing my fucking ass off. And it's funny, but just I was so high, and then I woke up at 2 in the afternoon the next day. It just
Wow.
yeah, you get some good sleep.
Good times brought to you by Fat J Incorporated.
This section is brought to you by
This
Fat J
section
Incorporated. Yeah,
for all your
Fat
weed
J
needs.
Incorporated.
yeah.
All
Brownies
your
are us.
weed needs. Are brownies part of your repertoire?
Whatever I get.
I see.
Spread the love. Billy Geyer loves the brownies, but they fucking wreck him.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to?
Yeah, but he eats like 6.
Well, aren't
He
you supposed
does.
to only eat half? I think the logic with the edibles, like you have to wait. No one wants to wait for them to kick in. I
Yeah.
think that's the
Well,
logic
when
for
Colorado
You have
first
to.
made weed legal, people were going to the emergency room. So they were putting up billboards that said, "Don't coming from the airport," because Colorado's big skiing. So people would go there to ski, and then boom, you come down the mountain, and there's the fucking recreational dispensary. Now they're in a place where they're gonna buy weed, this and that. They would eat a whole fucking cupcake, and then get so high they go to the hospital. So they would have billboards: "Don't let a cupcake ruin your trip. Sit and wait, wait for it," and it tells you like right there. But yeah, edibles are dangerous. I'm not an edibles fan. I'd rather smoke 5 fucking blunts. Yeah, that's what I do. I like to smoke blunts.
When did you start smoking blunts? Do
Like
you
12,
mind me asking?
13 years old. I only stopped for maybe 2 years in between.
And what's it called when you put it in the Dutch Master?
That's a blunt.
Oh, that's a blunt. See, I know my.
Dutch oven. What was it?
Weed.
I was thinking Dutch oven
Dutch
too.
oven. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
I just
Throw it
said
right in
these
the oven.
guys. These guys have ruined tea bags, Dutch ovens. What's the other word that you can't use anymore?
Dirty
Yeah.
Sanchez.
No, there's no way that word
The other word you
works into my vernacular. I'm like, I was working
The
with this
N-word?
dirty
Big
Sanchez.
words brought to you by Laura Patton.
What,
Why the fuck
vernacular?
is she here?
Vernacular. Andy, come back.
What
Come
the
back.
fuck does
I
that
missed you
Ask
guys.
Andy.
What's
That's
that?
an Andy word.
Ask Andy what vernacular means.
Yeah, of course he knows. What
Of
the
course
fuck.
he does.
He knows every trivia question
Yeah,
too.
Andy's a smart
Andy,
dude.
should I ask Jay and Dan what their verbal SAT scores were?
I did not.
I didn't
do
take
good.
my SATs.
I didn't do good.
And Dan was homeschooled. But
Yeah, I
again,
did.
why the
Yep.
fuck is Laura Patton here?
Your mother made you take the SATs?
Oh, I had to. Yeah.
Jeez.
You have to.
No, I
even
guess you
even
did,
in a
yeah.
homeschool curriculum or whatever, as a homeschool student, you still have to do it. So it
You
was
were
horrible.
homeschooled living in New York, though. Did you live here?
Yeah, Massapequa.
No, he came from the Amish country.
That's usually not.
Western Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's
Penn, Kentucky.
yeah, Kentucky.
You know Penn, Kentucky? There's a section. We went to a wedding in Penn, Kentucky, and they were getting married at a dog track, and then we started betting on people. Whatever. It's
Betting on people.
Yo, dog track. I'll be honest, dog tracks were fun when I was a kid. I used to go visit my grandfather. We used to go.
We're down in Florida, the
Yeah.
dog track. Dog tracks are good. So the only problem with a dog track, so horses have the ability to get into the starting gate, but dogs you have to have handlers put them into it, and then they chase the rabbit. Like
Right.
that's funny, right? But we were there, and when it's like 9 races at horses and post time. But in dog tracks, there's like 25 races for the day. So the quicker the dogs get in the box, the faster the next race is. So when the people are
quick to
done
get in the box.
putting them in the box, the people have
was
to
good.
walk off the thing. So we started betting on the people, which is probably not very PC.
Yeah, no.
So we were betting. We were taking pools on the side. We're like, who's going to get off first? And then there was a
me.
guy with dreads. There was someone with ponytails, and we started yelling at them while they were like,
Wait, so you were betting on people with dreads? This
well,
sounds a
yes,
little-
and high. It was
Yeah.
a mixed bag of people,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Get up, ponytail, get up!" And they started hustling.
Oh, jeez.
It was bad. And then my friend wanted a hot dog, and they only had. Have you ever been with the hot dogs are really long? Have you ever seen them?
Oh, yeah.
And then you get them, and then
I'm
you,
Italian.
and then you try and eat them. Whatever. You try and eat them, and then as soon as you go to take a bite, all your friends are like, "If you eat that, you're gay."
Yeah, gay.
They're like,
Surprised
"That's not a
people with
corn
such a
dog."
big vernacular would say gay things like that. But what can you do?
I'm just
Massive
saying,
vernacular.
they were calling it, instead of a corn dog, they were calling it a porn dog.
Nice.
And my friend wanted to eat it so bad, he cut it on the diagonal. So then people.
You butterflied it?
He butterflied his dog to not look gay. He's like, "How could I be gay if I'm eating it like this?" We're like, "All right, whatever."
No.
He doth protest.
I know
too
people who
much.
break off pieces of bananas and eat it like that just
Yeah,
to
so
not
you
be
don't
called a
look
fag.
gay.
Yeah.
Did you
Joey
notice, Andy? I
Chestnut
dropped in.
guzzles 60 hot dogs in a fucking 10
Bro,
minute
I
span.
love hot dogs.
I love
Who
hot
went
dogs
there?
too.
Who went
Fucking
there? Who
love.
witnessed it in real life? I've been. It's the fucking greatest day of your life. You go to that thing on 4th
Yeah,
of July.
that's too many people. I wouldn't do it. And it's hot. I wouldn't
I
waste
know,
my
you
time
could-
doing
there were
that.
a
That's
lot
a
of
tough day.
sweaty,
It's
there were a
a
lot
tough
of
day.
sweaty Russians there that day.
Yeah,
It was before COVID. It was
yeah.
packed.
BC.
But it's a great day because it's like an old
Laura,
school
you want
bar.
clap dance?
up.
You want clap dance?
No, the undercard is great. So you got the guys, you got him eating all other things. It's good.
This keeps going
He
away.
spelled vernacular wrong, too.
Yeah, is that what he was trying to spell? That
He spelled it wrong.
Come on, Plajanos. Avuntalular.
Oh, and that's another word. I don't know.
Wait, is
what
that a real
word
word?
is.
Or that sounds like
It
an
is
organ
wrong-
or like
no,
a part of the
I
heart?
don't know what that word is.
Oh, here we go. Dogs look great. I'm actually writing a book. Oh,
Yep.
filthy shades of...
50.
Oh, Jesus.
It didn't help.
Are you
It doesn't matter if
blind?
it's filthy or
Homeschool didn't test for
filthy.
your eyes?
Even if I read that correctly, it still wouldn't have been.
Yeah, it
Homeschool
doesn't
didn't
matter.
do vision tests?
No.
Apparently
I
not.
can't see shit.
Did your mom check you for scoliosis and make
No. I liked it, man. I turned out okay. Here I am.
Did you do recess with your mom? Do like
No.
Red Rover in the kitchen?
Red Rover.
Red Rover. I call my mom over.
No, me and my siblings were all fucking friends. Just hung out in the yard.
Okay.
It was a good ass time.
Tony, your homeschool assignment? That TV, I want a whiteboard there.
A whiteboard?
A whiteboard put up.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
And I want you to write, why the fuck is Laura Patton here? 80 fucking times on that whiteboard.
I can do it on this
Then do
one.
10 more for Dan, because he's like, why the fuck is she here making fun of my homeschoolers? She knows
was the
one
shit,
big
man.
fucking word, vernacular.
I know so many more. Oh.
They're like hot dog.
You can have the biggest vocabulary. You're taking Persky's fucking throwaway couch.
Oh my God. Call my sons right now and ask them if they love that couch. Call my sons. They love it.
They're not going to say we love that couch. They're going to say, oh, it's very quaint and
No,
perfect
it
for our
has-
situation.
It has 2 recliners in it.
This sounds like a fuck den. Is anyone else?
Oh, fuck that.
I will not lie. I have found condoms in my basement. I will not lie.
Yeah, of course you have.
Of course.
Of
What
course.
18-year-old boy wasn't banging in their basement?
Yeah.
Thank God they're wrapping it up.
Yeah, that's
Wrap
good.
it up. What
You
do
want to
do?
find condoms.
What do
It's
you do?
happening either
Teaching
way.
those big vocabularies to our little grandkids that were made on Persky's couch.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Any kid made on Persky's couch.
What's going on over here?
I don't know. I was gonna start my assignment
No,
on
it's
this
a whiteboard.
on this one
A whiteboard
over here.
would be a board.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why the fuck
this
is
is all-
Laura Patton here?
Oh
on
my God,
Tuesday?
Andy! I'm only coming in with you with big words. Apparently, Jay's like, "Why is Laura here?"
Oh,
Where's Laura?
he's correcting you guys. He meant to write
Yes.
avuncular.
He did. Yeah, no, I know. I said it was probably a right word.
Listen.
Yep, it was.
He was.
This section brought
Not to be
you.
confused with you. This section
Why
brought
the
to you.
fuck is Laura Patton here on
This
a
section
Tuesday?
brought to you by Roche.
Is this camera on?
The vocabulary.
Yes.
What's that?
What's that? A vernacular?
No, he's writing the assignment.
Oh. Andy, I did not get treated this way when you were here. It was so pleasant.
Because you were throwing around big words.
I
You probably
did not.
just didn't know
I did
what
not
they
get
meant.
treated.
Andy,
All right, all
tell
right.
us what you said for why the fuck is Laura Patton
Line
here
All right,
on a
let's
Friday?
start with this. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, let's do trivia. Okay, Mike Dillon, Tony
whoa,
Walker.
whoa,
Mike Dill.
Whoa, hold on.
That's like saying
Breaks,
Voldemort.
Toots. Breaks. We're not up to fucking trivia
Yeah.
yet.
She doesn't know. Tony's got to introduce it. It's a whole
No,
thing.
I was just asking the joke.
It's like a drum. Are you folks ready for Tuesday trivia on Knockem Dead? But
Yeah.
Laura fucking Patton's
Trumpets
here.
come out.
Let's do trivia now. Why is Mike Dillon?
Look, come on. H-E-R-E. Oh, that's a phone company
It-
spelling.
I'd rather
listen.
I'd
I'm
rather
married
have
to
a
the phone
bad
company. I
fucking
know that's how they
vocabulary
spell.
than not be able to spell. Why the fuck is Laura
I
Patton?
corrected myself. It was just a typo. You sons of bitches.
The
The
question.
Laura Patton's grandkids conceived on Allison Persky's old couch.
Chinton, broccoli Rob.
2 old condoms in the
The
basement.
old condoms in the basement.
Yep.
Listen.
Wait, when you find,
What
let me
did
ask.
you do
Let me
when you
ask.
were 18? I know it's
Yeah.
tough. I'm torn. I
When-
don't know what to do.
When you
I-
find these condoms.
or my mother, my 79-year-old mother.
Oh
I
no.
know.
What?
Your
Grandma.
mother lives in the house too.
Your mother and
No
using
wonder why
condoms.
you're here. She was probably like, "Get the fuck out and go to Knockem Dead."
Listen, my mother's home right
She's
now.
writing on the fucking kitchen,
On the fridge,
refrigerator.
on the fridge.
Thank God Laura Patton's not here on
My
fucking Tuesday.
mother right now is knee deep in rolling cold cuts, bread and cauliflower. My Thanksgiving is the Great American Reheat, so she's deep and like 4 days in cooking before.
That's sick.
So my whole house is covered in breadcrumbs and tinfoil right now.
Covered
And
in
the Persky DNA samples from the dogs, the kids, and
Oh.
the family.
No, the
Allison,
next
if you're
is clean the
listening,
couch.
it was very nice of you, and my family's very happy with it. Thank you. And Steve and her children are lovely.
Her husband is a saint.
Such a nice man, and her kids are so cute. Why the fuck is Laura Patton here?
Is that on the screen?
Yeah, I don't know if they can see it or not, but I'm trying to
beam it. Can we
show
send it to James?
Terrible. Terrible. Send it to James. James likes me, so stop it. Thank
I
you.
know.
Thank you. Thank you. And I like James. Thank you.
James
Andy,
is
can
the
we get
best.
some big words for why
Andy,
the fuck
don't.
is Laura
Andy,
Patton
save
here?
your words. Save your words, Andy. Don't waste
What's
them
the
on
word?
them. They're just going to mock us.
What's the word?
Don't.
No,
don't,
we're
Andy.
just mocking you.
Don't, Andy. Keep your big words. Hold them.
Save that vocabulary.
Hold them close. Miss Laura. Hold those words close, Andy.
Hold them dear.
close. Hold them close.
That's funny. There we go.
I was going to do that joke. Remember on, was it Cheers? No. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Yeah, Cheers. Remember when Cliff Clavin was on Jeopardy and he was crushing it?
Oh,
And then
yeah,
it
I
was the
remember
final
that.
one? And he didn't know it. And he did Who Are Three People Not in My Kitchen? Remember that? So I use that all the time. I was going to do Mike Dillon, Tony Walker, and Pete Stuyvesant, but forget it. The joke got lost.
I have a fun one. We're gonna go there. Can we do a
supercalifragilistic.
fuck, marry, kill?
No, yeah, somebody just wrote that.
Who do you got?
Did they?
Yeah, somebody
Who,
just.
me, Jay, and
what?
Dan?
I guarantee you, I didn't even fucking see
My
that.
mother doesn't live in the basement. My mother lives on the first floor. She would not take stairs.
No, but
so
I
thank you
want to
very
do it
much.
with producers.
All right, go ahead.
So I want to do fuck, marry, kill.
Go ahead.
with Butera, Dylan, and Charlie Biquette.
I never worked with Charlie Baguette.
I did once. It was. Let's just do the thing. Or let's see. I'm just trying. Yeah, let's do that. Laura. Fuck, marry, kill.
With
Your shows are on the
Mike
line.
and Charlie, Mike, and
And John.
is Charlie wearing the hairpiece when we're banging?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll fuck Charlie. He seems to be the youngest.
Okay.
I'll kill Dylan. He's banked out.
But you
So-
can kill him by fucking him.
And I'll marry John because we got the
Yeah.
I get the meatballs.
I would marry John.
I would totally marry John. He's
Yeah.
got the Butera Empire.
Mhm.
He's very nice.
Right.
If I had to marry, I'd marry John.
Okay.
Is that fair?
I think that's
How
fair.
about you? Who would you fuck?
You
I
really
marry,
think
kill?
he's got the empire?
Well,
You really,
Yeah, he
Stop
doesn't
and
really
think
seem
about
to
it.
have the
he
empire.
likes to pretend he does. Let him
Stop and
pretend.
think
Let him
about
be.
Let him
I know.
pretend.
Shh. Shh. For the 9 people that are listening, let him.
6.
Mary, wake up.
And 7 of them are like, why the fuck is Laura Patton?
We're up to 15.
15 people. I can't believe 15
Yo,
people.
I put it on my story. I guarantee my mom's watching. I guarantee.
Your mom's watching?
Guarantee.
That poor woman.
Poor woman. Mom, text me if you're watching. I bet she is.
Is mom making Thanksgiving?
His mom is hot.
Thanks, Tony.
His
My
dad went on a date with Mary Capone. Did you know that?
What?
They were
Wow.
seeing each
Wow.
other.
Yes. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
Fucking Laura
This is how
Patton
this
dropping
is.
bombs.
Wow, thanks.
Mary Capone is
Yeah.
now home. Like, why the fuck is Laura Patton on
Yeah,
Knockem
why
Dead
the
on
fuck is Laura
Tuesday?
Patton there?
I did not know that.
You didn't know
Yeah,
that?
this is the little birds like, in
Dan's
the
dad?
comedy scene.
GQ.
He's
Yeah.
a hot guy.
Tanned up,
Oh, is that right?
GQ'd up.
Yeah, he's got the range.
Got the
Got
range.
the fucking range. Chest hair out. And shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
an
he's
old
living.
school Fucking
I
wop.
can't believe you didn't know about Mary and Dan's dad. Did you know that?
Patton.
He knew. Are
You
you
think I
kidding?
need you to drop the fucking
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know this was a secret. Oh, this is the governor's consigliere Illuminati.
Consigliere, that's-
you can't release
Right
that.
up there with vernacular.
Why the fuck is Laura Patton here?
Laura dropping big words.
Was this something that should not have been brought
No,
up?
no, they were
Look,
seeing
me and
each other
Andy-
over.
Look, me and
I
Andy
don't know.
aligned with our fuck, marry, kill. Same
the cat,
thing.
man.
Yeah. Look at that.
See, Andy and I,
Kill Dylan. Look at
Andy
that.
and I are on the same wavelength. Look at that.
This
Andy.
section brought to you by. Only bring her back on fucking Fridays when Andy's here.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I was going to bring these fucks. I was going to Dundero's. I was getting pastries. I thought it would be nice for Thanksgiving week. I was going to get a strufala. I was going to get a sfogliatelle. I was going to bring nice stuff. You
Strufala?
know
Wow.
a strufala?
I have no idea what
I was
that
going to
is.
bring the winning Powerball.
I
fucking
might have
ticket,
had.
Laura, but
I
I,
might
don't
have
have
had it,
that,
I just
so I didn't
don't
bring
know.
it.
Strufala is the honey balls.
As
the small
again,
honey balls.
again.
Oh, okay.
I was
That's
gonna.
right.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
gonna.
Strufala,
Maybe if you
goddamn.
did.
Listen, why? I will
section
tell you
brought to
why.
by
Tell us why.
Strufala
Because I
that
belong
Laura
on
brought.
Facebook to Tri-State Restaurant Club, And somebody blew up Dondero's yesterday and was showing all their Danish filled with mold, and it freaked me out.
Sorry, it blew
You
up.
passed 42 other fucking bakeries on your way here from fucking Baldwin.
Better one. I don't live in fucking Baldwin.
Look at
Right
Andy.
here.
Look at Andy
South
kissing up to
Hempstead,
Laura.
Separated.
Laura,
With
you two
Rockville
good
Center
for them.
Schools. I know, Andy. I am, Andy. Thank you.
Laura, you too good for them. I love you, Laura.
I can't.
You know what,
look at
Andy?
that.
I'm just gonna on the podcast. I'm gonna do the silent scorn, Andy, and they'll learn their lesson.
The silent scorn.
Now they have to look up what silent
Andy.
scorn is.
Andy, I can't believe you're taking Laura's fucking side in this.
Yeah.
I thought we had friendship. We were hanging out in the car the other night. But no.
It's a good thing that what?
Yeah, bring fucking Laura in. So what happened with the fucking strufel, Laura?
The strufel. I didn't go to Dondero's
Because there's mold?
There was mold in the Danish. I got freaked out.
That sounds dirty, doesn't it?
mold in the Danish.
Well, I wasn't going to touch
You know,
that. There was
that's
mold
funny.
in the basement.
I actually have a Danish story. So I met my husband. I was 20 years old in college. Blah blah blah. But anyway, he was a frat. It was in a frat, and at a frat, I went to UMass Amherst. Anyway, that's not important. But I got my master's. In
Oh, you're going to do great at the Cantab Lounge next summer. I'm sure they're going to put you
all
there.
9 of them in Cambridge. I'm already booked in March. I got my friends coming out.
I know.
Listen, if you would come when I go, I bring people.
Oh.
All my friends in Massachusetts will come.
More power to you, Laura.
Wanna
Have
come?
the time of your fucking life.
I will.
Because you're going to get there and be like, now I know why the fuck Jay's not here.
No, so
You're
the
gonna have
point.
to bark. You will be barking
I
outside.
don't have to bark. My friends will be there. My
Okay.
friends will show up. I will sell it out. I will tell you. March 23rd in Cambridge. All my friends be there. So anyway, thank you, John. Hey, this is actually brought to you by John Patera.
Oh, my God.
Aaron Gunn, Comedy.
Not another section.
Nope.
No. No.
This is a
Okay.
break from the emergency broadcast section. We don't. No.
No.
color
Okay.
lines
so,
on the TV.
So my husband's frat, because you had to do shirts to get people. So they had shirts made up that said, "How's your Danish?" Right? Which it was a vernacular for like it was a code for like your. Now I'm using vernacular.
Big
It was
words,
code
big
for, like-
vocabulary.
like, how's your
the
Danish?
funniest part of the fucking day is real simple English. And I'll keep referring to it. Why the fuck is Laura Patton here talking about Danish
So
on a
the
Tuesday?
point
How's your
is,
Danish?
as people from countries that speak Danish, from Denmark and stuff, were coming up to these guys, starting to talk. Andy, help me out. Would that be the language called Danish? They started to talk to them in Danish.
Danish.
Because they thought that it meant
I can't talk
language.
to you in Danish because you didn't bring fucking.
I thought they meant like, how is your Danish? Like a Danish, like the food.
No, it was a metaphor.
I don't
Dan.
like. No, I understand. But what
Another
I'm saying,
big word.
Metaphor.
Metaphor. Let's talk about a metaphor.
Let's talk about those.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Brought the fucking struffeler in Danish, but we didn't. So Jay's fucking starving.
I was so afraid that if I brought a Svojadel, that Jay would have fucking powdered sugar all over. He would look like fucking, oh, your womb is so polluted. You would look like fucking Scarface because you'd be all knee deep with all the powdered sugar all over you, like the cocaine. So that's why I chose not to. Thank you. Because you don't look like a meat eater. Just saying.
She's gonna drop a fat fucking.
Wow, you don't look like a meat eater.
Have you ever seen me with fucking stains on my shirt?
Never once. Never once.
But when I do get one, I'm gonna say the same thing I said about you. Why the fuck is the stain here? Jesus Christ!
Your clothes look like
maybe
Kirsty's
Tony
couch.
will tag it in a fucking
Yeah.
post and put it on Tuesday trivia with us.
No, so my friends would make fat jokes about me, my husband. We were not small, whatever. Anyway, but this is what the deal I made with him in college, whatever, or my friends.
You ate all the fucking Danish?
No, I said if you told me a fat joke was coming, it was allowed. So my friends would say-
Why'd they have to be like, hey, I'm about to make fun of you for
No,
your
they
weight?
would say, yeah, they would say fat joke coming. So I knew I was ready. Like they didn't surprise me with a pow pow. If they said fat joke coming, then you knew.
This section is brought to you by
So you're
fat
real-
shaming.
You're really stunned when I keep saying, why the fuck is Laura Patton?
Right,
Because there's
right.
no warning. I'm sorry, Laura. Don't hate me.
How is
my
that
God,
okay?
I love you. What fat joke? It was the 80s, Dan.
No, I understand.
Everyone was doing it. You had to get teased. It was the dozens, the ribbing. That's how you got
Dozens.
brought in.
Ribbing?
You know what? I was the girl hanging around the frat with the guy. So it was like, well,
Come on, ride the train.
Yep.
Choo-choo.
That's what I was about.
Put that on your Danish. Goo goo.
first of
Come
all,
to Cambridge. March
I was
23rd. Come to
ski
Cambridge.
poling. I was not being trained. Thank you very much.
Ski polling.
Ski polling was more my jam, and you always felt bad for the guy getting the lefty.
Oh,
but
they
that's-
jammed.
They jammed.
They jammed, all right.
Getting the left.
The guy. No, you never want to be on the left. Ow, 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 ow. But you got to act like it's enjoyable. You're like, yeah. Your girl offers you a hand job. You got to be like, for sure. But the whole time you're like, fuck this.
Right,
man.
you're like, oh, I'm on the wrong side. What's the jerkins? It's going to be bad.
My dick is on a tree branch. I'm like, oh, fuck. Ow, ow, ow.
Then I had carpal tunnel for a while. I was wearing a wrist brace. And I would get in the way. Oh,
my
terrible.
Bitch got a splint.
Can you imagine?
So no one's coming to the can
Listen,
tab on the
listen,
23rd.
No, she'll do
Would you
ski
take a
poles.
hand job? Would you take a hand job with someone had a hand in a splint?
Would
you?
I?
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, he's turning.
He's turning it down
turning
and
it
going
down.
home. Yeah.
Switch
yeah.
to this side.
You're
of the
not
thing.
going to beat my dick better than I can. That's all I'm going to say.
I agree.
Fair? Thank
But
you.
don't you think
I'm going
we
to
do
go
that
with you
intentionally?
absolutely could do it because it's better than me doing it. I just don't want to do
No.
it anymore. I've done it for
No.
45 fucking years.
You're 45.
Yeah.
Oh, you look younger.
Oh,
Fat
does.
don't
Young
crack.
face.
Fat
Fat
don't
don't crack. But you'll still call me a fat fuck or something
No,
yeah.
I
later.
don't. I
Fat
love
joke incoming.
Jay. Jay.
You're going to have a big word for it.
No, I'm not.
Look at
Yeah.
that plump.
Oh, my
asshole.
admiration for Jay is boundless.
I like how you have the
Pleather.
the horseshoe ring.
Oh, that was my grandmother's.
My grandfather was big into horseshoes, and you have to wear it like that.
Yeah, you wear it out, right? For good luck. This was my grandmother, so it was my mother's first job in like 1964. She bought a ring for my grandmother because my grandmother was a horse player and a bookie and a crook. And that's not important. This section brought to you by mafia grandmother.
By gambling.
And my grandmother passed away. She gave it.
Don't
before
ever
she passed
use
away,
the
she
word
gave it to me.
mafia, and I didn't bring the strufala in the same fucking show. Okay, Laura,
Leave the
thank you.
strufala. Thank you for liking my ring, Jay.
It is. I like
Aw,
it. I'm a
thank
big,
you.
horseshoes are big.
I'm a jewelry fan. I do like jewelry
Oh,
on a
my God,
woman.
I love jewelry.
Yeah.
I
My
want
mom,
like
go
a
to
big.
I like
bust
rings, yo.
down watch and diamonds in my jeans.
Oh,
Well,
so-
I'm not a jewelry person. I have a few dress watches that I really like when I'm like going somewhere nice. But I love like rings on a girl. I think that's so hot. Like,
I
I'm
did a
big
show
fan.
in out
Some
of
cute little
state
rings.
in Pennsylvania. So there were some guys up from the BMW area. You ever
Okay.
hear that? Or DMV? Ever hear that expression? Baltimore, Maryland.
VFW?
or- No, not a VFW Dan. BMV is Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia, and
Oh,
DMV
yes.
is DC.
Right,
Maryland.
right.
Anyway. But these guys came blah blah blinged out with
Yeah.
all their stuff and the earrings and the chains.
They got the ice.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
nice.
what I used to. That's what I used to like. Yeah, I used to have those. Yeah.
Teddy does
Did you
a
have
joke now that
big golden watch?
I have the. Yeah, I have
Still?
my yellow gold.
That's the
Prezi,
shit.
And I have a Breitling.
oh, a Breitling's a nice one.
But yeah, I want the bust down. I want like the all diamond shit. You know, like
These guys had their stuff all.
yeah, I'm all about that.
Because
That's
Teddy makes
sick.
joke like Italian women and black women, it's pretty much the same person.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
the jewelry,
exactly.
the hair done.
Yeah.
I'm starting to go to shows with my hair in rollers and wrapped. He's like, oh shit, here she comes. I'm like, oh girl.
Oh my god. Oh, grr.
Thank God you drive him, otherwise he'd be like, "Why the fuck is Laura Patton?"
Listen, I'm like driving Miss Teddy. I'm like,
Yo, I'm trying to ride out with Teddy. He invited me. I was already booked somewhere, so I'm trying to drive out with him in the future. Hopefully,
that
I
was a
love
good
Teddy.
one to Wisecrackers. They're nice. You go back out with him. He's so good.
I would love to. I love
He's
Teddy.
so nice. He's so good.
Teddy's the man.
He's
and then
been
we could
grinding
drive for
this
4
month.
hours and be like, "Yo, what's up with that fucking Laura Patton? Let me tell you how she bumbled into the fucking Knockem dead on a Tuesday
Bumbled in.
without the strufala.
Garbage.
I
Garbage.
can't believe you didn't bring the.
I know,
And
next
then she's
week-
talking about I was gonna bring.
I was.
Maybe if you did, we
I
wouldn't
shouldn't
be
have.
like,
You're
"Why
right.
the
My
fuck
husband
is
says I
Laura
talk too
Patton?"
much. My husband said I should have kept that to myself.
Well, what are you doing Wednesday? Tomorrow night.
Where are you tomorrow night? Who's here?
I don't even know who's here, but they're saying it's.
I hope a headliner does it. You can bounce Jay. That's
they,
what I'm hoping
they
for.
usually
a
bring
headliner.
some heavy hitters on Thanksgiving Eve, and they're promoting it as an all-star event.
Last year, Guy Valentine was here. Yeah,
That's right.
Were
That's
you
right.
here,
I forgot
Jay?
about that.
If you're here, I'm bringing fucking strufala.
I followed Gary. last year.
Jay's in here with me tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna stop in. Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Oh,
in.
I can't wait to come in here with a shirt that says "Why the fuck is Laura Patton?"
Oh my
here?"
god, get it made.
Oh, I'll get it
Get
made.
that made.
This section brought to you by
Shirts.
Graphics Designs
That's a
of Long
fucking
Beach.
great shirt. You
I'm
should
making
use
it.
that.
That'd
have
be
it
a
in a
funny
day.
merch. That'll be your slogan. Make
I'll
that
have
your
it in a
Instagram
day.
bio.
Well, I could, but I'm in the process of putting Patton to bed and bringing and doing comedy under my maiden name,
Oh right.
What's the maiden name?
Nicotra.
Pat.
Why the fuck is Laura Nicotra here
That
without the
doesn't
Strufel?
flow. That doesn't flow as
Yeah,
good.
just keep the fucking patent while your husband's getting embarrassed.
No, not my husband. No.
You are.
No, well, the kid's a little, and then for work, I work at I work at a big consulting firm, and I have to go through this whole ethics outside employment thing to continue to do this. So it's just easier if I delineate between my
All right,
work job and my.
Let's come up with a name for her. If she can't use Patton, let's come.
I can take a fake name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Delineate.
Let's come
Did
up
you-
with something.
did you catch
Andy,
the
help them
word
with delineate.
delineate?
What's that?
Did you catch the word delineate?
Yes,
in there?
I just chose to just
Delineate.
keep going. Yeah.
Just blow right past it.
Laura Plagianos. Laura Plagianos.
It's settled.
All right, I was going to parse the two parts of my life.
How about this one? Laura Smart.
Laura, that sounds porny. Laura Smart sounds porny.
Oh, that's all right.
That
then.
sound porny.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I got no problem with that.
I got no issue. Zero
Show up
issues.
with the glasses.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of porn, I started doing a bit about porn, about orgies. I have so many questions
From your
about
days in
orgies.
Amherst?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
from
say
the
they
lefty,
always
the
say
speed
You put
pulling
on
talk
this.
about what you
shirt
know.
before
So
you do it. Hold on. Let me put my shirt on for this one. Oh, can I get that Danish?
Oh, mod on to me.
What about orgies?
No, I just have a lot of questions. Like, how do you think they start? Like, usually when you turn on when you're on the Pornhub, they're already knee deep in it when you
Oh, yeah.
get to orgies. So how do they start? Like, is there?
Well,
an
all those
order?
people are paid actors and
I
then
understand.
stars.
are you
Yeah,
so
now
are
they-
you trying to
porn
tell us
works.
you've never been a part of one?
No, it's too much. I just don't know how you would jump in. When do you know it's your turn to go?
Oh,
How do you know?
I think it's just like a
Get
you
in
know,
fucking line. What
you
do you
grab
mean?
and
I've
go,
never
yeah.
done it.
Okay,
but
It's
I'm
similar
gonna
to
get in
this.
All
line.
right,
When
how
you
about
jump
this? You
in,
get
yeah.
in line.
Yeah,
what,
this is a
what number do you
verbal
want to be in the
orgy.
lineup? You want to go first? You want to go last? Where
You
are
want to
you?
go? You want to go first or second?
Yeah.
we should call it that from now on.
Yeah, and you
Verbal
don't-
orgy.
You don't want to back cleanup?
You don't want to follow someone bigger than you either.
Yeah, you don't.
wanna-
You know, after like 2 or 3, it's like
Yeah.
You on Eskimo Brothers? No.
No, I'm not into it.
No.
You're-
Yo, okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say you stopped and bought the fucking Strufel.
Right.
Right? Let's just say. And we're not fucking shocked that you're here and miserable at the same time. And you put it on the table, right?
Right.
Now, let's say there was 2 other people in the club. They walked by. When do you, and let's say everyone licked it.
Oh.
When do you want it?
I got to hit the
licked it?
strufel early because then people hitting with their wet hands going back. I don't want to be part of that wet honey hands.
Not the honey hands.
Is that another excuse of why you didn't bring the fucking Strufel?
You know I'm bringing them tomorrow night.
I don't know, Laura.
Liz
The
Battipede
Stru-
said there is no turn, you just join in.
Wow!
Liz Battipede.
She knows.
Awesome.
Liz.
She
God
knows.
bless
Is
you,
that
Liz.
Liz? Is that from experience? I'm asking.
I hope so. And Andy said Laura Luna should be your name. Laura Luna.
Oh, I
More
like
porny.
it. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Thank
That's
you. He
even
wants me to
pornier.
patent it
Oh,
for
God.
my intellectual property.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you,
Whatever
Andy.
name she picks
Looking
must
out.
be patented.
Thank you.
Ah.
That is the name of my production company, Patent Pending. I thought that was clever.
Oh, she said
Then won't you have to
Yes.
change that?
Yes,
Liz.
Liz was in it.
Nice, Liz.
Nice.
What else
Liz.
can you tell us about it?
Liz, tell us.
Tell us everything.
Tell Liz. Jay's hands are under the desk right now, so keep talking.
Yes.
Make sure it involves Strufela.
That's not here.
Dan just went out for jerkins.
Yeah.
That's right. He's saying no to 631.
Yeah, if it was in
don't
Suffolk.
include him.
I don't do Suffolk orgies. It's too far.
He'll get to Ridge and be like, "Oh, I'm tired from driving. I ain't fucking."
Those-
yeah. I gotta sit down.
Those Long Beach
Would
orgies.
you have an orgy in Mastic?
Mastic.
Yeah, like what town in Suffolk would you fucking?
I wouldn't have an orgy anywhere. I don't think I'm an orgy guy.
You don't think so?
I don't think I'm an orgy guy. I don't
Does he
know.
look
I
like
just
an orgy guy?
no. I don't
hope
know.
not.
I'm a passionate dude. I get into it with my girl, and that's the thing. You know, I'm a gentleman. That's why I turn down these whores. You know, I don't need it.
Nice.
Liz just said there were more women than men. This is getting better. Screw you guys. I want to
More
talk to
women
Liz.
So we're just gonna sit here waiting for her
Now
comments. to
Tony's
come.
hands are under the desk.
Hold on.
It's fine.
For Thursday, oh, no, there is no show Thursday or Friday. Like next Monday, we're going to know why the fuck Lizzie B's in the studio on Monday. Because she had an orgy.
So many.
Right here on Knockem Dead live at 11.
Is that a bad thing? I don't know.
Lizzie. I need to know like who cleans up after.
Whoever is
Your
hosting, right?
79-year-old fucking mother. What do you think she's
I
gonna
think my mother's got a fucking bag of luminol and a black light.
What do you
gotta
think
clean
all the
that
fucking
right.
couches are for? That's
Could you see my mother
You
Windex?
think the fucking Persky couch is safe? So someone cleaned it, right?
There was
How about
probably
G-
orgies
What
on
happened
there.
to the section with Gigi's cleaning?
This section brought to you by Steve Persky's DNA.
I'm home icing my cervix. That's it. We're done.
Who's icing this?
That's just
Lizzie
disgusting,
goes, not
man.
my place. I don't care.
That's right. You just get up and leave.
Oh. You stop at those self-call
I
washes
love
on
that
the
he
way
still
home.
he has his cervix. He has his cervix. That's great.
Liz, come here on Monday and bring the pictures.
Yeah, Liz, I really need to know, Liz. You could help me with my bit. I have a question. Actually, you know what? Speaking of bits, if I had to, so what's your? Sometimes I ask the audience, like, what's your category? Like, what's your Pornhub category? What's your go-to?
What? Category? I don't know. I haven't been really watching that much porn recently.
You know, I've been getting all that.
Oh, that Nassau puss, yeah.
I've been hitting all that
don't need
Nassau
it.
puss.
All that
Who needs the
Nassau
interweb?
The interweb,
Not the
another
web.
big word
Interwebs.
from Laura fucking Patton.
Jay, what's your go-to?
Whatever comes up, honey.
He shuffles. He's like Netflix. Surprise me.
Shuffle, yeah.
Oh, she's not a missionary. You definitely have to have Liz here now.
Oh, without
She's
a
gonna
doubt.
bring it.
Oh, he nailed it. Interracial incest.
Wow.
You got it, Andy.
Oh, I'm sweating in here.
Oh, Jesus.
Gotta take
God,
off my
thank God
V.
she didn't
It's all
bring
this
the
category
fucking
talk.
strufel
Oh,
over.
I gotta take off my.
She's starting to sweat. I can smell
Oh, my V.
it. Smells like strufel. What, you eat it in the fucking car?
No, my fucking vegan jacket. Vegan doesn't.
Oh, my
use the
goodness.
Pleather. They used to go pleather. Now it's vegan.
Crap.
Tony asked me nicely. Tony said, "Would you like to come
Hold
with
on,
Jay
I'm
and
gonna
Andy?"
use a word that you. That's
Go
not pleather. It's not vegan.
What is
That's
it?
fucking Joyce Leslie touch. Let's keep it fucking real. Let's keep it real.
I got this motherfucker at North. First of all, I'm too big for Joyce Leslie, so I'm not in Joyce Leslie. I'm not in Strawberry. Those stores don't have plus, so I was never in Joyce Leslie.
They don't have plus size at Forever 21 either.
They do. No, they do now.
Smell that, Strufela?
Oh,
I smell it.
Smell it.
She's
If
sweating.
anything, I would smell like frying because
Cannoli
my mother
cream?
was my mother was frying eggplant this morning.
Oh, I love
Eggplant and cauliflower.
I fucking love eggplant.
Tony, what's your porn category?
Lesbians kissing.
Mine too. Mine too. Latin. I prefer Latin.
Just kissing?
I
Do
prefer
you take
Latin.
your leg off first before you start watching?
That is
Tony
so
does.
funny.
Hey, man, whatever
He takes
works.
his leg off
Just
to watch
kissing.
porn.
Yeah, of course I do.
Tony's now like, why the fuck is Laura Patton here on a Tuesday?
I get my prosthetic penis out.
This is what you wanted, Tony. This is what you wanted. Glad
You
you're
know,
happy. All
this
I
was-
wanted
I
was
said
some
this was
fucking
gonna be-
Strufela that
I
I never thought I
actually
was getting.
told Tony when he said, "Do you want to come with Andy or Jay?" I said, "Oh, can I come both? I love Jay." That's what I said.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
very
that is the
thinking
truth.
about you.
That is the truth. I can show you the text.
I
Good
said
to know
I
mentioned.
love Jay.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the last week I said how nice you were, that I ran over. I was nervous in McGuire's, and you made up the time, and you did it for me. You did a very class act. I said very, very nice.
Well,
things
slow
about
down.
you.
What did he do?
I told you when I was at McGuire's and
yes.
I ran long, and Jay was like, "I'll."
Yes, that's right, you
The
did
show
tell me that,
finished.
yes.
Jay was like, "I'll shave a couple minutes off for me, and I'll help you
Teamwork
out."
makes the dream work.
That's it.
That was a
I
good
mean-
night too, because that's when Teddy asked me to go to Wisecrack.
Oh,
It sounds
see?
like-
that was a good show.
That was a good night.
Sounds like you just blew the light. I don't know.
I did.
She
'cause
blew
it-
the light.
I
Who was
did.
hosting? Were you
She
hosting?
just ruins
I
everything.
was the host. I was hosting.
She ruined
Oh.
it. Dan.
Featuring.
She asked me to give her a fucking light.
What were you
right?
supposed to do?
Give me a light, Jay. Give me a light
I
at
did.
13. I'm fucking standing there like,
I didn't see him. Can you
took
believe
my
I
shirt
didn't
off,
see him?
fucking like
Why
shirt
is it
off.
dark though? You see
And,
that?
well, you know what happened? There was a
Took my shirt
clock
off.
above me that was counting 8.
I never. I don't pay
I
attention
know.
to that.
I mean,
yeah.
I was nervous. I had a
Yeah.
whole table, all my friends. I was.
Yeah.
I will not lie. I was nervous.
There was
How long did you
There was three
go?
people there.
Maybe like 17.
No,
I
yeah, she went.
went-
Yeah,
I
she
went
went.
long. I
Oh,
went
that-
really.
But
long.
I
For a
was sitting
hosting
there like-
set?
Yeah. Like
That's a lot for a
Damaris.
hosting
I know,
set
it was
for an
bad.
opening.
Yo, the next time I was like,
I hosted at McGuire's one time, and I lit this kid 3 times, and I kept getting closer to the stage, just fucking oblivious. He was eating it, too. He wasn't even doing well. And I walked literally right next to the stage. I'm standing right there, and, like, people are looking around, like, people saw me lighting this kid. Didn't even look, didn't get off. I was moving around the room, oblivious. And he was like, I don't know, how much time do I have left? And I was right there. I just said, none. He said, it's done. And he goes, all right, guys, that's it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like,
I was so nervous. And then I was like, oh, my God, I don't want to get it demerits.
I get it if it's like nerves and you kind of just are like panicking. You're not like being able to see everything.
Jay was so nice because the staff wanted to go home and stuff, and the bar. But the audience loved it. It was a good show. It was a good show.
Great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Great
Tim Gage and who's the FBI guy? Vinny D'Agostino.
Oh, D'Agostino, yeah.
And then Teddy had it was a very nice
That's
show.
a great lineup.
And then my friends from Ridge were there. You don't have, that's right, you don't have sex with people from Ridge.
I mean, I would if they drove to Nassau, but
Laura was about 2 minutes in. Everyone was like, why the fuck is Laura Patton?
Wait, you have friends from Ridge?
Yeah.
Like young friends?
Young for me, like in their 40s.
I'm with it. That's
How
fine.
old are you?
Me? Me, I'm 54.
You look great.
Black don't crack. Thank
Wow,
you.
really?
Wow.
No, according to my 23andMe, I'm 14% West African, but that's like a Sicilian thing.
Oh.
So she could say it.
So you're Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
Why do you say Italian like you say McDonald's? Do you say McDonald's?
No, but my grandfather used to.
It says bathroom.
And they used to call a Frosty was called a frothy.
Really?
Yeah.
And did your grandmother say watermelon when she had watermelon?
Yeah. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Earl.
Earl is a good one, yeah.
Olive Earl. I got some Olive Earl.
Yeah. Barrel. Are you going to put it in the barreler?
Did you have to pick up? Did your grandparents used to hang out in OTB? Did you have those kind of grandparents?
My grandfather was a big OTB guy.
OTB was the best. So we would drive.
Which one?
Well, I would go to Nostrand Avenue to get my grandmother in Brooklyn. I had Brooklyn OTB.
My grandparents were Long Island.
And then Long Island, my father
Place.
was, Carl Place. Well, Franklin Square, because my father would go to Franklin Square, and then it was next to Foosball World. Did you know that?
Yeah,
for all the video games. So my father would give me and my sister $10 to go. So $10 in quarters. So we were old school. We would play Tapper. Do you remember that video game?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh, love Tapper.
Yep.
And Zookeeper. Do you know that one?
Yes.
And then track and field with the trackball.
Yep.
We would stay for hours while he was gambling. I was like, take the girls out for the day. He was like, don't tell your mother. Go next door and play video games. And the one with the fire truck where you rode the front and then someone rode the back. Did you know that one? Yeah, my dad was a big track bowling alley guy. I loved that.
I wish I grew up when there were like arcades and shit. Like actually going out to arcades.
They were the best.
I've been to a couple
now.
because there's Barcade. If you guys heard of those.
Yeah, there's one across the street too. Retro
Really?
something.
Yes,
There's
huge.
one,
There's a little one.
But it's a little
There's one in
little.
Brooklyn and there's one in Astoria, and they're both sick. The bar is awesome. The amount of fucking old school arcade games are so cool.
Bro, we
It's
would
like,
get to. There was Nathan's where Chick-fil-A is in Westbury. Was
Yes,
a
it was
Nathan's.
great.
Oh,
Bro, that
I had so
That's
many.
cool.
There was so ski. Yo, we used
Everything.
to get $20 in
Yeah.
quarters.
the tokens. I love the fucking tokens and everything.
Well, the
Like, that
tokens
shit's-
were fucking. They just rip you off with the
Tokens
tokens.
Yeah,
is garbage.
but
It
it's
used
just
to
fun.
just
I
be
just
a
love
quarter.
putting
You just
the
played for the joy of the game, and then you would put
Right.
the quarter
But
up.
$20, you would play for fucking.
What was the
6
quarter up?
hours.
What did that mean
You
again?
put your
You were
quarter up.
next.
You were next.
Got
You
it.
were next.
Love
Right,
that.
right,
And
right.
then
That's cool.
like Street Fighter came out. Street Fighter Mortal Kombat was the shit.
So I was a little before those games. It was too much like AA combination. So knockout
Well, like the
would have
new.
been the
Okay,
first
so
one.
Street Fighter I could do. That was like my thing. But like, I got like the PlayStation and all those. Too many buttons. I couldn't work them.
Yeah.
It was hard. So so my game. I like track. I was a millipede girl, and a Miss Pac-Man. Now, if I had to,
I like that
Galaga.
Centipede.
Centipede
Centipede,
was awesome.
right.
Yep.
Centipede. Those were good because they had the ball. They had the ball. Anything with a ball.
Yep.
Big fan of balls.
Yep.
Bulls.
I went to
Strufala.
a barcade in the spring and I jumped on Pac-Man and like I'm not crazy at these games. I'm not that good, but just like I was wasted and I was like 3 levels deep into Pac-Man or some shit and it started to get really intense.
Yeah, that's when they come faster.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! And all of a sudden, there's people like around me, like in the arcade. They're like, "Is this kid ripping Pac-Man right now?"
Dude, if you didn't.
And I was like sweating. I have a my brother took a video. There's like a crowd of people around
Were
me.
you
and I
at
was
pretzel
just,
level? Were you on the pretzel level where you get stuck in the bottom? Were you at pretzel?
No.
Start.
Yo,
No,
bro,
no.
when you
Turn
could
it
put
up.
your initials on that high score,
oh yeah,
you would have
Right.
shit in the
That's-
Yes.
school back
Right.
in the day.
That's
you
right.
Your
know?
initials were up. Oh.
No, the best is when you didn't even know, and then you would see the name. You're like, holy shit, I know that guy.
Right.
Yep.
See, it was innocent. It was.
Remember? Okay,
Life
so you're a
was
little
seemed
older
simpler,
than me.
man. Like
Yo,
was.
when regular Nintendo came out, I
Yeah.
got 3 games:
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt, Super
Hunt.
Mario Brothers, and Kung Fu.
You didn't have Pitfall.
I didn't get Pitfall.
Oh, Pitfall was awesome.
I played
Pitfall
that
was
game Christmas
great.
Vacation. I did not go outside of my house. I was literally 20 hours a day,
Oh,
sleep for
so
3 hours,
good.
start playing again.
So I grew up my Atari 2600.
I was
and
an
then-
Atari guy too.
And then they
Yeah.
had a thing which was terrible. So WPIX. So you
Picks.
So you would they would have after school like banana splits and stuff like that. And then you would call. It was a call-in show, and they would have picks. They would have Pong.
Right.
It was a big game of Pong, and you were the kid. You would like say picks, and you would like. Somebody was probably sick.
They would hit the button when you-
They would
whenever
hit
you
the
yelled
button
picks.
when you said picks.
Yep.
And you would yell, you'd be like, picks, picks, picks.
Right. That's all you did the whole time. You're on the
You
phone.
was
You're just
waiting
yelling,
and
picks,
telling
picks,
someone
picks,
to
picks.
play video games for you.
wow.
A kid in my school got on. Scott Epstein. I'll
Wow.
never forget that.
That
Yep,
was
he
a
got
big
on there.
deal. See, it was simple at times.
Yeah, it is.
Now kids pay to watch other kids play video
Yes.
games on YouTube.
My
Fucking
nephew
idiots.
doesn't even, my son, my 20-year-old went to hang out with my 11-year-old. He was like, oh, do you want to watch a movie? No, they sat and watched somebody else play.
yeah, streaming.
Atari put out a few years, like 10 years ago, so they put out this thing. It looks like the Atari 2600. You hook it up with a USB, but it doesn't take the cartridges. There's 100 old Atari games
yeah,
already in
yes.
it.
Regular Nintendo.
I bought it. I bought it. I played with my kids. My kids didn't like you guys. You young guys are so
My
used to the,
uncle had
all the
one.
controls.
Yeah, with the joystick.
But now the joystick, like they didn't know
Yeah.
what to do with it, and we had so much freaking fun.
Yeah.
I know, it was good.
And I was
time.
kicking ass in Space Invaders.
For a while,
Right.
remember like ColecoVision had a little run, and then there were a couple that tried to come up into it, but no, it was. And then the Mario, of course, was then.
Yeah.
Then Mario just ran away with it all. And it was funny. My kids were little, so when the internet started getting big or whatever, like you didn't know you had to like put restrictions or whatever. So they'd be watching one Mario video, next Mario video, then the next video was like. Mario going down on Princess Peach, and I'm like, "Fuck! Stop
Wow.
the internet!"
That's the
What?
best.
You know how that happens? You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it was nice, and all of a sudden, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm changing my category.
Nice.
Mario was eating out Princess Peach
Right.
under the dress.
Yep.
Like,
Like,
Nice. All right.
up?
Want to do some trivia?
We should do
Sure.
trivia.
All right,
See,
ladies and
watch
gentlemen.
this. This is the trivia intro.
I
right
heard
here.
they're hard.
I hold in my
Not
hands
easy.
this
Well,
week's.
if you got a big,
Tuesday.
hopefully there's a vocabulary one you'll get in.
Oh, there's a vocabulary one.
Ampersand.
All right, first question. Nice hard one just for Jay.
Huh.
Approximately how many blades of grass are there in an acre of lawn?
Are you being for real?
I I found that question. I was like, Jay would love that because it's so hard. So I knew Jay would
Oh,
love
that's
that
just-
question. So it's
How many blades of grass?
Yeah,
16 million.
it's impossible to answer, but yeah, I was like, screw it.
16
answer?
million.
Is there
No,
any
I feel like there's.
The way this works, I ask the question. We go through all the questions. You guys have to answer them. I put them down. I don't give out the answer until we're done. Then I go back. I read the questions again.
Oh.
I go through everybody's
Oh, to see if
answers
people at
on the
home
screen.
know.
I go
Okay.
over your, and I'm not showing it now because you guys cheat
Oh, they
and you peek at their answers. So,
Plagano's texting me.
so please in the comments
the answer?
put your answers down. We'll go through
Yeah.
them at the end, and we'll tell you the real answer.
He
at
knows
the end.
exactly how many blades of grass are in that acre.
Because he counted them.
He would.
I will. All right, Andy. I will tell you. Andy's answer is not. Andy, your answer is wrong. I'm telling you that right now.
Now, are we just trying to get in the range? In the rough
If you get in the range, you get a point.
Whoever's
Sure.
closest.
Without
Sure.
going over, like Plinko.
16.
Oh, we all have to answer the same thing?
No, whatever you want.
We all answer to it, or is it only Jay's question?
No, you all answer. Yeah.
We don't have to have the same answer.
You can agree if you
What
want.
kind of grass? What is it? A Kentucky bluegrass?
It's
will change my
green
answer, yeah.
grass
Green grass.
Kentucky green grass.
In an acre?
in an acre of lawn.
Blades.
Yes. How many blades of
We're
grass?
gonna go with like 1 billion.
1 billion.
I was going to say 1
A lot
billion.
of big words coming out. Now it's blades, acre.
No, I'm gonna say-
You
I'm
can
gonna
repeat
say
the fucking question 82 fucking
75
ways, Laura.
million.
It's the
75
same.
million?
How many blades of grass in an acre of fucking land?
Depends on what type of grass it is.
Yeah.
Some are more dense than others.
Yes.
Do you have an answer?
Kentucky bluegrass? Is it a thick? Come on. Blades. A blade.
Come on. I love it. Come on. I love it.
Do you have an answer there, Jay?
Fucking $3 billion.
$3 billion. Got it.
Tree billion.
$3 billion.
Tree. How do you do tree though? Do you go like this?
1, 2, 3.
How do you do we fingers? Show me with your fingers.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My grandfather couldn't read or write.
Yeah.
But he would write, like, he would love to do it, like, for the kids, make them laugh. He'd write fuck.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, Grandpa, that's a bad word. You can't. And then he would turn it to book. You see, it's a good word.
I didn't know. Did your grandfather my grandfather used to draw for me a cow, and then I would always make it a pile of shit. He was, the cow making cacada.
Yeah.
As long as they drew cacada in it, you were like, that's so good.
Laura Patton.
What is Ordune? Ordune. There's your
Ice cold milk and Lorna Doones, how you like it, baby. Like it on the sink.
Or dune. I know a cardoon is a gaduna. That is
Stick to the question,
Folder.
Laura. Fucking question.
This is gonna take really
This isn't
long.
trivia.
No, I have-
let me change the fucking question to the way Laura knows the answer.
or dune.
I have easier questions.
Laura
Don't
can
worry.
spell that
Wait,
fucking
is
thing,
it-
but
is-
she could use it in a sentence, but she don't know the
Or
meaning.
Could you
dune.
use it in a sentence?
Or dune is a religious order. The priest got ordained.
Could I use it in a sentence? Let me think about this for a second.
I don't even know the words.
Laura's calling Allison Persky. Like, can you believe?
Oh,
this
yeah, I'm
fat
calling
fuck?
Alison Persky
Jay was
for
making
trivia?
fun of me the whole fucking time.
What
I
if
was
she
on
knew
the show.
all of it?
If Allison knew all this, I would fucking eat my hat. There was no way Allison knew
All right,
more
you know what?
than
I'll
me.
do. How about it? I'll do a multiple choice. How about
Okay,
that?
please.
Kill myself.
Is it?
All right.
Is it?
Origin of the
I
word.
will. I will tell you. It's a form of arousal. I will tell you that much.
Or dune.
So, is it arousal
Of
by?
your sphincter.
Is
This
it?
section brought to you by Jay's
By
Busted
sphincter.
Starfish.
Hey, Prep H.
You know, I had fissure surgery, so I understand the busted starfish. It's a thing.
It is.
Is it arousal by
Call it
fish?
Searching for Bobby Fischer.
Is it arousal of nude pictures? Is it arousal of water?
Arousal of fish? What?
Fish,
Or dune?
water, or nude pictures?
or dune?
Arousal like from nude pictures?
Yes.
That's the answer. Nude pictures.
What's the Latin root of dune?
But we got water and fish. There's two things right there. Arousal of what? This is.
Or so it's not because nothing in the Latin
Nude
root. Of it. I'm
pictures.
going with the one that doesn't have to do with fish or water. It's the third. It's nude pictures.
I guess what.
Nude pictures.
Why is there a word for getting aroused from nudes? It's just
'Cause
being
there's a
aroused.
word
like,
for
Laura Patton.
everything.
I hate
Choosing
that.
the same
It's just-
answer.
I'm
I fucking
aroused by the person.
Because it was
not
an
the
A, B, or
picture, like-
C. I'm not going with the homeschooler kids. Stop it.
I mean,
Oh. Damn.
shots fucking fired, man.
As my kid goes,
I'm you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
No.
Say it. Go ahead.
no,
I
it's
know
fine.
you want to.
Go ahead, get a shot off.
Say it. Go ahead.
It wasn't nice.
I'm good.
That
I'm
wasn't
good.
nice because that wasn't your choice to make. It was
Say
your
it,
mother's
Dan.
What-
choice.
exactly.
Say it, Dan.
And I'm attacking your mother.
I didn't
That
choose
wasn't
this
nice.
life. She's a great
Say it.
woman.
And I'm sure she's
Say it.
beautiful.
She is.
Dan,
And
say
I
it. You'll
am,
fucking feel better. Say it,
Say
Dan.
it.
Fuck is Laura Patton here, dude?
Woo! You feel. How much better do you feel right
Liberated.
now? See, I told you. I told you.
and-
Say it, Tony. No,
well-
you can't say it. It's your fucking fault.
Andy, the question was, what is the word ordune mean? O-R-D-U-N-E. Is it arousal by nude pictures, arousal by water, or arousal by fish? Jay and Laura both picked pictures.
Pictures.
Nude pictures. You're going with pictures
I'm
too?
gonna yeah.
Okay.
Who gets turned on by fish?
Who gets turned on by anything?
They do have that ability. You're right, Jay.
So
Actually.
much.
All right, next question. Who were the pioneers of gangster rap?
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go gangster because you said
Gangster
gangster rap.
rap.
I'm
I
gonna say
did.
NWA.
Yeah, Easy E, NWA. Oh, Ice-T. You're gonna go West Coast as gangster. I'm gonna go Ice-T. Pioneers. Ice-T.
Pioneers.
Eazy-E.
No, Ice-T is not part of the NWA.
Right. I'm gonna say Pioneers was either NWA and Ice-T. Those are my two choices.
Is this just one group?
Because Pioneers was the S. That way you could have multiple.
Let's
Changing
see.
fucking trivia.
Yes.
Did she not listen to the instructions?
Why the fuck is Laura
no,
Patton here?
No, that
they give-
wasn't the instructions. There's one
According
answer.
to my
Okay, NWA.
questions here, there's 3 possible answers.
Okay.
NWA.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with Jay on this. This
Yep.
is his. This
Okay.
is, you know.
All right.
Ice Cube. Yeah.
If it was Pioneer, I'd have to go LL Cool J, Run DMC.
Really?
If it was regular rap,
hip hop
Gangster?
rap.
he said gangster rap.
Oh,
Gangster
you got to
rap.
go back to like Houdini. You got to go back.
Houdini's not gangster rap.
No, you said I thought you said regular rap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
oh.
but I don't
Oh,
think
LL
Houdini.
Cool J.
LL
They
Cool
were
J.
they're pioneers because they
Yeah, yeah.
created Def Jam, all
Right,
that.
right.
So
Did you see the Museum of Hip Hop is opening up 2024? I'm so excited in
they
the Bronx.
they do pop-ups.
Yeah, they
Did
do
you ever
pop-ups.
the pop-up one?
I haven't been yet, and there's a tour that goes through the Bronx.
Yeah.
And then there was I just watched a documentary about Roxanne Shante. Oh, so good.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
They made a documentary
Nigel
about that?
Fulton, who's a Long Island comedian. He moved to L.A. He played
Buster,
not Buster.
Biz Marquis.
who was
Yeah.
in the same project as
Yeah,
Roxanne
yeah.
Shante. Yeah, it was.
So he was in that movie. Yeah,
Oh,
and he's
yeah, I
in that
watched
show.
it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
good. Did you take it to the beach? That's what she planned. But she stood me up. Roxanne. It was Roxanne's Revenge. Roxanne Shante.
All right, next question. Name the biggest album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
That's a Dan question.
It is a Dan question.
Biggest in terms of what? Track lists or like?
Sales, commercial success.
Oh, that's actually really tough. It's either By the Way, Californication, or Stadium Arcadium. But that's.
I'm gonna go to California one. Everyone knows
I think
that.
that Californication was the bigger one, but where's the one? What I gotta get it, put it in. What to get it away?
Give it away?
What is that? That's not what that was.
Blood
That's
Sugar,
Blood
Sex,
Sugar
Magic.
that
Magic.
was.
Yeah.
I'm going with that one. Blood
All
Sugar
right.
Sex.
In terms of
Sugar.
sales? Oh, but that's also hard because like sales used to be way more important like older. Like with older music. Like sales
I
aren't as
know.
much of a
She's
thing
contagious now.
It's
Not him.
streaming.
Just
What? No, there's a lot of you know.
He's right, Dan.
Tony,
You're
it's
right.
your-
right.
it's all
Dan
your
wants a little
fault.
clarity. Maybe if you're.
It's like
Maybe
the
if your
sickness is
questions weren't
contagious, you
ambiguous,
say.
we wouldn't have an issue.
I would-
Oh, good
oh.
word. Thank you, Andy.
I would. I'll say Californication.
all right.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see Lizzie on here on Monday.
Bringing it down to the level it deserves. So I had to
I
think
wonder
in
who
my
else
ear.
you're going to bring in for that one, so Lizzie could be like, why the fuck is this one here? I'm supposed to be telling orgy stories, but no, Tony wanted to tag someone else.
Maybe she could bring in some of the people she had an orgy with. Which
Little
two
Ted.
cities have the oldest stadiums in Major League Baseball?
Chicago, Boston,
Chicago, Boston. Boston is the oldest.
I know
Fenway,
Boston.
and
I
Wrigley.
I just literally did a tour. Wrigley was just. Oh yeah, it hasn't been tour. Yeah, Chicago and Boston. I just did a tour of
Yeah.
Fenway. It is the oldest. I was just on Lansdowne Street. My husband's from.
And
Boston.
they told you it was the oldest?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did?
I know for a fact.
Okay.
It is the oldest.
Interesting.
And Wrigley.
Okay.
I want to see a picture of me in
Did
the
you
hat.
go into that scoreboard in the back?
I have my husband did a charity thing for the Jimmy Fund that he's been in the back.
In Fenway?
Yeah, in Fenway.
That's cool.
It was he was shag because everyone wanted to hit, and he was like, "I'm going to shag fly balls," and he actually took blades of grass and put them in his pocket in dirt. He has dirt in our house.
How many blades were on that
Yeah.
field, Laura?
I have dirt
How much
from
did you pay
Shay.
for that? How much did he pay for that?
Somebody did a charity thing, and somebody couldn't make it, and they called him, and he went up from
that-
from the yeah. It was for
that's
the
sick.
Jimmy Fund. It was very
Well,
nice.
they do it. That Jimmy Fund is big for them.
Yeah,
That's the
big in Massachusetts. We just did the tour. Was great. It was like $40 and took my son and his roommate because my younger son's going to college in Massachusetts.
Oh, which one?
He goes to Merrimack.
Oh, nice.
He's so nice. That's my baby Anthony.
Oh.
And then my boy Brian went to school in Chicago, and he didn't like. It was tough with COVID, so now he's going in January. He's going to University of South Carolina.
They're just trying to get as far
Far the
away
fuck
from
away
you as
from
possible.
me. They love me. They love me. You
Are they
can
bringing
ask them.
grandma to pick up their condoms and shit? Leave mom home. We're taking granny.
They love. My mother makes them breakfast every day.
Oh, they definitely.
My son, since he's 11, but my mother's been sending him to school.
How are
When
Kids
grandma
gonna
goes
move
down
out.
to visit for parents' weekend, they're like, Grandma, why the fuck did you bring Laura Patton with you?
I did. We went to visit. I
the
put my
fuck
mother
is
on a
Laura
plane for Parents Weekend to go to Chicago. That was a big deal. My mom and we went into Chicago. Had the thing where you could overlook out of the big Sears Tower. It's not the Sears Tower anymore. It's called Towers Watson. But anyway, they have the glass bottom floor where you could step out over the
cool.
city. It was very cool. I try and do cool stuff with my kids. Like there's a short window with the stuff you can do. With your
I like
mother.
Boston. I like Boston.
Boston's a great city.
I went with my ex-girlfriend like 3 years ago.
How about the
We had
fucking trip you just
time.
went with your boys?
No, that was bad.
We made it the
Oh,
best.
no. We had a great time. Yeah.
I heard.
You'll see about March 23rd.
Yeah, real.
Don't matter
Bro,
how many
Boston
ways
Sail
you
Off.
fucking-
Have you
don't matter.
have you been there? The Boston Sail Off, that restaurant.
I don't know that one.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
nice spot. That's a nice. It's
So-
during the day. It's super nice. Dan took us
What's it
there.
called?
Yep,
The
it was-
Boston Sail-Off?
Yeah, Boston Sail Off.
Yo, and just
Recommend.
around the area was really nice.
Very, yeah.
Is it where they do the...
It's actually
they
right
do-
next to the New England Aquarium, right on that
Oh,
that
okay, my
pier
son was there
area.
Yesterday. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
It's
I've
right
been
there.
To like Anthony's Pier 4 over there. It's probably. A new
I
one.
had went there literally 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and then when we were in Boston, I was like, "Holy shit, what was that restaurant?" And I pulled it out of my ass. I remembered
So
it.
that was
so
the whole,
good.
So back in the day, so I was in grad school in Boston in 1995. So there was the highway used to go through the city.
Right.
And what they did, they created, it was called the Big Dig. It took like 20 years, and they took the entire highway and put it under the city. So
Is that when they
whole
made
park-
the T thing too? They made like a T thing, the T line or something.
No, the T. They always had this subway, their T, which actually stops running at 2:00, unlike ours. So I was, and now they expanded their commuter rail to go further out. But their T is their subway system. I think it's like the fourth largest because you have New York, D.C., Chicago, and then Boston. But they took the highway, this Big Dig, and they put it under. So now that's a whole park and everything. Oh, someone's calling in.
We are getting a phone call.
Oh,
We are indeed
Calling
getting
in.
a phone call.
should we put the headphones on for that?
Sure.
I guess.
Oh,
Hold on, let me answer.
All right. You ready? Tell me when you're ready.
we're about to land
Ready.
All right.
on the moon.
do you remember? Okay, go ahead. These headphones. are
City Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. How may we help you?
Hello, how are you doing, Mr. Tony Walker? And you got the Fat J. Fat J is on there. Very good man. How are you doing?
Some sheet. It's nice to hear from you. How are you, pal?
Good. I like the fact that you got that Laura Patton bear on your show.
You like
nice.
Laura Patton being on the show?
Patton King
Thank
Bear.
you.
Laura,
Hello.
yes, very.
Hang
very
up
good.
on this motherfucker right now.
Some sheet.
Who is
and
this?
Then you got the Pakistani guy over there.
Yeah.
Pakistani guy.
Yep. The Pakistani.
Is he?
dude.
You mean Dan LaRocco?
The Italian Pakistani kid?
Do they think you're brown?
I hope so.
I try and play
He's-
brown sometimes.
He's
I'm
very
okay.
good. I want to buy 2 camels off of him later. Very good. Yes.
Do you work
But I
next
got-
door at the dairy?
I was about to say, is he making egg
I do
sandwiches?
not
Yeah.
know.
I
do
think he
not
just
do
made
my-
my coffee.
I am not doing Mike Dillon shows. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Who does a
Really
Pakistani
Pakistani
accent?
guy?
Can you answer a question for me? Because you Indian folks happen to be tapped into the universe and everything.
Are the
Been
7-Elevens
burning.
just handed down?
Why the
from your
fuck is
parents?
Laura Patton here on a Tuesday? Tell me that, Sandeep.
Sandeep.
Listen, get it right. It's some shit.
So, it's some sheet. Yes, some sheet.
Some sheet.
Thank you. That's
This call is some shit.
why is Laura
Sandeep, some sheet, same
Laura,
shit.
Laura Paddington Bear is there because she has loving her couch that she removed, like from when she said
Paddington Bear.
Alec and Perky. She lived right from the house. I don't know. She likes to have dirty couch in her house. I do not know what's going on. Maybe she want to take the Pakistani back to place and help clean the dirty couch that she got at home.
Oh
That's why she is there on Tuesday.
You
That
guys
is why
have
she's there on
never
Tuesday.
taken a hand-me-down?
I
But that,
only get the
not from
handy.
Allison Persky.
Let's go back to trivia.
Say that again. Some sheet.
I only get the handy. Very good. Very handy good.
He gets handies.
Yeah,
from
not a
Alfred
hand-me-down,
Persky's
but a
not
handy.
hand-me-downs.
Yes, very good. Okay, listen, I got to go, Tony Smoker. You're a very beautiful man. I love your head. It very shines like the sun.
Thank you, some sheet. It was nice to hear from you. It's been a while.
Yeah. Really nice.
Thank
I
you.
know he is Pakistani love. I love you too. Bye bye.
Thank you for calling. Is that guy really Pakistani or is someone with an accent?
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
know.
don't
Just
know.
as stunned as you are.
So that's so funny. So when you put on these headphones, I just got a flashback. Did you guys ever eat in at Republic Airport? Remember the restaurant in Republic Airport in Farmingdale?
The 56th?
Yeah, 56 Fighter
I
Crew.
was a regular there for years.
Oh my God! It
I
was
used to love.
such
What does that
a
have to do with
good time.
headphones?
When you sat, they had a section. You would sit, so it was weird. They would, like the table, you would sit next to each other so you could see the planes come in,
Yeah.
and they would slide the table in.
Right.
And they had headphones that you could listen to the tower at the tables.
I don't remember
That's
that.
cool.
Really?
I
It
don't
was
remember that at
very
all.
Cool. It was like if you were like on it, like me and my husband had just started dating.
So,
and that
yeah.
was like a nice place to go.
So how long ago are we talking?
92,
Oh,
93.
that's
92.
exactly
Yeah.
when I was there, man.
Yeah, 92, 93.
Every Friday night from
Yeah.
like 1990 to like 94 or some
Yeah,
shit.
it was a good time. And then,
Yeah.
then the Donkey is across the street over there. That's now
The
popular.
Crazy Donkey?
Yeah, Crazy Donkey.
That's closed. That's a different.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I'm
Isn't
saying
it a-
like they would.
Buffalo
sell
Wild
that
Wings?
I
section.
played a show there. I played music there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Crazy Donkey
good
was
one.
the shit.
We used
Yeah,
to go
so
there
the
for
It's
New
an
Year's
Italian
Eve.
rest-
restaurant
great.
now, I think.
Is it an Anthony's
Oh,
Coal
it's-
Fire Pizza?
No, it's
That closed though.
That closed, that Anthony's?
The Buffalo. I thought it was the Buffalo Wild Wings. No.
that's a little bit down the road.
They were better in the
Yeah.
beginning, and then they sort of got a little.
You ever go to Grimaldi's in Garden City? I heard
Of
that's
course,
pretty good.
Grimaldi's is good. You go to King Umberto in Almont.
Yeah.
Liz.
the top of the
Liz
food
is
chain.
inviting you for an orgy. Just so you know.
Oh, I was just telling
I think
someone.
she is, I don't know.
I
Who
cannot.
was she invite? Jay?
Me, I
or-
got invited.
Look.
Look at all the networking
See,
opportunities.
I just realized, like, if I was getting, so I've been with my husband for like 30 years or whatever, but I just realized if I was going to have sex with new people now, I think I would need a Sharpie, like, like, you can't touch here, you can't, like, me and my husband have figured out, like, what region you can't put your hands on. Like, we worked it out. But, like, I feel like if I had to have fuck new people, I would need a Sharpie, like a dotted. Like,
I'd figure
You're
you'd go for
married?
the
There's-
neck, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, I'm a fan. A light grasp on the throat.
oh, I love
not
you
bad.
back.
Is that right? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You take a good joke.
I can run them.
All right, back to the fucking trivia because
Okay, go
the
ahead,
show
sorry.
ended at 12:30.
That's 6 minutes.
The album "Criminal Minded" came out in 1987. It was the first rap album to have what on the cover?
Oh, well, parental warning.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Although, no, it might have been.
A white guy.
No. I think the guys from Me So Horny. Oh, Me So Horny. Me Love You Long Time.
No, they were. That was after. That was no.
That was after
Parental
87.
warning,
Yes,
yeah.
parental warning was the parental
All
warning
right.
on it.
All right. Next question.
Tipper Gore put that out.
She did.
That's right. Yeah. In Peanuts.
Yeah.
What is Lucy's last name? Well, I guess Linus too, because they're
Van
brothers.
Pelt. Van Pelt. Van Pelt.
Van Pelt. Laura.
VAN_PELT.
Yeah,
Isn't that the
I
guy
would
who was
go
just on the
Van
phone?
Pelt.
The doctor's still in.
Didn't he just call?
Next question. Robin Williams' first performance
A belt.
took place. What?
Too soon, fucking kid.
Took place at what comedy club in San Fran? Robin Williams' first
Shit,
performance.
I knew that. Ah, fucking motherfucker.
Is that the one that the comedy store?
No,
No,
San Francisco. He was a San Francisco guy.
Was it a theater? It was like a theater.
His first performance where he went in.
The Laugh Factory.
I don't think Laugh Factory was there. I think that's L.A. Laugh Factory. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
it's
take a
not
pass on
San
it.
Fran.
I don't want to give a wrong answer and sound stupid.
I don't know any locations in San Francisco.
It's like something
Don't
like
worry,
a
Laura.
glass-
Give the answer. Give the answer. You.
Jay's mom's house.
Wow.
I'm willing to
Wow.
perform.
Did you go there? I didn't go there. I didn't take it there, but that's where you want to take it. That poor.
Any joke about a mom is funny. I'm sorry. Tony's mom's house there. Better?
She's fine with that. Who was the first solo female host of the Academy Awards?
Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm gonna concur. Whoopi. Or did
ass.
she do the one with Billy Crystal and Robin and she was not solo?
Well, that
And
was,
it was Tina Fey later.
yeah, but she did it with
Amy Poehler?
yeah. Didn't they do it
Poehler.
together?
Yeah.
Because you can't have girls talk alone.
No.
Girls. These girl words. You ain't talk about vagina.
All
They
right.
use vernacular, but can't answer one fucking trivia question right.
Next question. Why the fuck is Laura Patton here?
Fucking Tony.
Because Tony's an asshole.
I cannot believe Tony jumped on that.
Tony's
Fucking-
an asshole.
Tony, I thought you were better than that. CWA.
I didn't think.
CWA is right, baby.
I didn't
Tony,
think he was
I
If he
better.
was better, you
Yeah, I'm
thought
not-
we were the
I'm really not
greatest
better.
song, Tony.
I'm not better than that.
Oh,
You
fucking-
totally had me wrong.
Tony.
All right, last question.
Fucking fun.
Last question. Oh, Andy Plajanos, by the way, has answered the question. He said because Laura rules.
Ah, yay.
Wow, this
Good.
is like.
Only bring it back on Friday.
Andy, let's make a schedule every other Friday.
All right, last question. Is a clitoris bigger or smaller than a thumb?
You guys go. I want to hear your answers.
I'm gonna go smaller, but it could be.
That
big.
seems
It
like the
depends.
obvious thing. So I'm
Thumb
pretty sure
from
the
which
clitoris.
joint?
I'm pretty sure the clitoris is like.
It goes inside.
Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna be some dumb trick question that it's bigger,
Are you-
but only a small part of it is exposed.
Are we going opposable thumb? Or are we going clitoris down to the thumb from what? From a joint or from the whole finger?
That's a big clit. This
That's
would
a
be-
lot of clit.
Yeah, that's
which
a lot.
I have seen on the interweb.
Want a
A
whole
thumb
lot of
size-
clit?
The interweb.
My son said, "Stop calling it the Instagram."
The Instagrams.
I saw it on
Yeah,
the Facebook.
the Facebook. Yep.
He said, "Once you have to say the."
Yeah, that's some
you're
old
too
shit.
old.
I'm gonna say it's bigger than a thumb.
I'm gonna go with smaller.
Yeah.
I'm
Unless
not going to
you
say
lift
anything.
weights.
I'm
You're not
gonna
gonna
go
say
with the
anything.
fellas. I'm going to wait for the fellas'
You-
answer.
you
He said
just
bigger,
got
he
the
said
fellas'
smaller.
answer. Right.
He said bigger or smaller.
Right.
I say it's smaller than a thumb. If we're taking it down to the joint of the finger. And if I get this wrong, I'm sorry. This section brought to you by my OBGYN.
All right. Time to go back.
That's not teaching you anything.
Ask the questions
You're not
again.
paying attention there.
Let's see. Where are we?
You think he's like, why the fuck is Laura Patton here again?
I can't believe Mary and Alice. I'm going to have Mary and Allison joint call next time when I'm here, and they could help me out.
At 11
Mary's
in the morning?
I know not so early for Mary. That is a lot for Mary. Mary's got a big week, though. It's Food Bank Week. And everyone, I just saw in Newsday, encourage people to contribute to your food banks across Long Island because there's a shortage because of the cost of food.
Yo, I went
Donations
to
are
get
way
sweet
down.
potatoes last night, and there was none.
It was like $19, too. Everything's really
Yo,
expensive.
Yeah,
I
there
bought a
is.
little bottle of fucking vanilla extract for $25 fucking dollars.
Seriously?
You
Wow.
bought pure. You shouldn't have bought pure. You could have bought artificial.
Well, technically, I said I don't need that. Take it off. I went to the car, smoked a cigarette, then went in. No, I'm kidding.
And put it in your pocket.
All right.
No, I had a friend that relapsed on vanilla extract because there's so much alcohol in it, and then we called her Mary McCormick.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that mean and funny at the same time?
That's good.
That's a
McCormick
great one.
NyQuil.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Tony.
Approximately how many blades of grass are there in an acre of lawn? Laura said 1 billion. Dan said 75 mil. Jay said 3 billion. Liz said 60 million. Kirsten said 1 billion. Fremder, it depends if she trims the bushes. Bosie said 150 million. Andy Pagano said 4 million. Oh, Lizzie changed it to 25 mil. And then Andy then changed his answer to 30 mil. Nobody got the answer even close. 564,537,600, according to the Lawn Institute.
So $500 million.
Yeah, half a bill. No, so I guess some of you
Someone
voted.
counted that.
The
Yeah.
Lawn Institute?
No,
you
they
could average it.
No,
you can average
they
it.
didn't count. They extrapolated it. So what you did is
Extrapolated.
you would take
Big
one
words.
cross section and then you would just multiply it out.
Yes.
Use the
They averaged it, yeah.
Yes.
You
Too
do.
bad they don't have a vocabulary test. Maybe they'll do that on
Andy,
Friday.
you know
for
what extrapolate means.
The Lawn Institute
Maybe they'll do that
extrapolated.
on Friday for you,
Yeah.
Why did
Laura.
I bother? Why?
What a
Tony,
boring
I'm
fucking
sorry I
job.
brought my vocabulary.
Yeah.
What
I
a
should've
boring
left
fu-
it in
imagine
the
working
car
for the Lawn
with
Institute.
Jay's weed.
Although I would like totally like slack off on that job. I would just take a nap on the lawn. What are you
Yeah.
doing? I'm counting.
I'm counting.
Well,
Yep.
you know, my friend went to school for turf management. There's people that just
Turf management.
Yeah, it's-
but that's a cool job.
For
That's like
fields,
doing a
like-
job like
Yeah.
at the field.
That's
yeah.
different. That's
stations,
different.
That'd be all right.
not gas stations. I mean, golf courses.
Gas station. I've
Well,
never
don't
seen
forget them
turf
confused.
patch at a
I meant
Sunoco.
golf.
You want to go to Bethpage gas station
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Oh, I mean
Turf.
golf course.
Well, like the Yankee Stadium grounds
Yeah.
guy, his dad was the so
My the
That
girl I
kid's
went to
making
Boston
$3
with,
million,
she
yeah.
worked. I think she still works for a grounds crew at City Field. She works
Nice.
grounds crew. Mad cool. Yeah.
How was her grounds? Whoa.
Well kept. No, yeah.
What is
Cool
And
job, though.
Fenway, they take the grass away during the winter seasons and then bring it back in April.
Really?
They
Yeah.
take the grass away and then roll new sod out.
what is Ordune? Ordune. Is it arousal by water, fish, or nude pictures? Everybody's saying pictures. Yeah, that was correct. Oh, Liz Batterpeat said fish. And so, Andy went with fish.
No, Andy.
Andy
no,
got one
the
wrong.
Root had nothing peche fish in it.
Fremder said nude pictures of fish in water. All right.
That's
Who were the gangster rap pioneers? Jay said NWA. Laura said Ice-T. Dan also said NWA. Plagano said NWA. Oh, Fremder. He says a couple of black guys. Oh, my goodness.
That is a good answer.
Lizzie
too.
said Ice-T. Kirsten said LL Cool J. Then Liz Batterpeat said NWA. Bosie says the Sugar Hill Gang.
That is rap. That is correct, but that is not gangster.
Let's see. All right, that's it. All right, so you guys got them all right. It's according to this thing. It was Schoolie D of Philadelphia, Ice-T, and NWA.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Good for
That
you
is
guys.
correct. West Coast, East Coast. I don't know
know.
Schoolie D.
The biggest Red Hot Chili Peppers album.
yes.
Dan and Jay said Californication. Laura said Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Kirsten says whatever Dan says. Yes, and she agreed Californication. The other day I went to Chili's and found a flea on my red hot chili pepper.
You don't have to read the comments. Please don't read those.
Bosie. Oh, my goodness. I will go with none because, again, people do not listen to red hot chili peppers.
That is not true.
What's up with that, Bosie?
Yankee Stadium. That's angry.
Andy
They were at
Plagano's.
Lollapalooza, the first Lollapalooza,
Yep.
which was the best Lollapalooza.
Andy Plagano saw them at SUNY Stony Brook.
Really?
Yeah, them and the
I saw
Smashing
you too
Pumpkins.
at Nassau Coliseum.
buddy-
at Nassau Community College.
A buddy of mine saw them at Malibu. It was
Yeah,
their
in
first
in
American.
87. Yeah, yeah.
81.
Oh.
Their
Yo,
first
but
American
did you see
concert.
the Rough Riders fucking Cash Money tour? When fucking Cash Money took the helicopter across the Nassau Coliseum to the stage when
Who
Little
was
Wayne was
Rough
like
Riders? Oh.
16 years old?
I don't know Rough Riders.
I was
Rough Riders?
No.
the soccer
Rough Riders is
team.
where Eve, the Locks, DMX.
Oh, is that what they went as? That was their name, like their...
Yeah, they, well, that was their group. Well, they wasn't their group. It was their producer was Swiss Beats was Rough Riders, Dragon. They had that what you want, can't touch. You don't remember that?
No, I think I might have been home with kids by then. I was out of the
Probably.
rap game.
Well, the answer is Californication.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Which two cities have the oldest stadiums in Major League Baseball? All you guys are saying Boston and Chicago. Everybody is saying that in comments as well. All right, so I have an issue with this
Yeah.
because according to what I looked up, it says Boston and Detroit.
Long Island Ducks.
Long Island Ducks.
Boston and Detroit.
Thing because Detroit Stadium was knocked down. They play in a new stadium.
How long ago was that?
With the Tigers.
Comerica Park was
Yeah, because
built
that's
in
the
like
big thing.
2000.
Wrigley will not... I actually saw the...
The original Tiger Stadium was old.
Yeah. I wonder if what I looked at were really
Because
old questions.
I just saw the Donda launch party at Soldiers Field right in Chicago. I went to Donda before he was
Hold on, Comerica
canceled.
Park.
Kanye last
Oh.
July before he got canceled.
Oh, my
Down
goodness.
to it has. It's
He's
been,
not doing
It's
good.
been home
No.
of Major
He's
League
not doing
Baseball's
good.
Detroit
The Donda
Tigers
thing was
since
quite a
2000.
Oh, all
Then
right.
left Tiger Stadium.
Wow. All right, my apologies. All right, so I guess you guys are right.
I did. Maybe because I liked it. That's why you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I like his old like 808s and Heartbreak shit. That era, you know.
Kingpin.
Graduation.
all right.
That's
Yeah.
my. That's you know.
The album
Kanye
"Criminal
album.
Minded" in 1987 was the first rap album to have what on its album cover? I just gave away the answer.
Had
It was
fire?
it was Firearms. That was the first album cover to have firearms. Everybody was saying parental warning, but no, it
I
was
think
Firearms.
Parental Warning was Two Live Crew. It was earlier than that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Two Live Crew is what brought
right.
that.
What is Lucy's last name in Peanuts? Yes, everybody got that right. Van Pelt. What's the next one? Where is it? Robin Williams' first performance took place in what comedy club in San Francisco? You guys, let's see. Other than Jay's mom's, let's see.
always
Oh,
good.
Liz Batapede and Bosie got it right, and so did Don Sill. Hi, Don.
Hi, Don Sill.
Andy got it right. Wow, very nice. It was the Holy City Zoo.
Well,
Don Sill, congrats on the movie, too, by the way. Everyone that went said it was fabulous, so I'm
movie was
sorry I
great.
didn't see it.
Yeah. So Don, which is it? Is it January 11th or January 15th?
oh yeah, we were talking about.
At the comic strip, because we're hearing two different things. Okay. Yeah, we had a great time, man. Freaking Keith Anthony showed up to this thing.
Oh, sick.
I turned it. I happened to be standing next to Don. We see him walk in. I go, and I'm thinking in my head, like, there's no way that's Keith Anthony. So I swear to God, I go like this. Who's that over there? He's like, I don't know. I said, is that Keith Anthony? He goes, no way. Paul Bond happened to be walking by, so I grabbed Paul by the arm. I pulled him in. Even Paul Bond being there shocked me. But I pulled Paul Bond in. I go, who's that over there? No, it's Keith Anthony. Holy shit. Like, I don't even know Keith Anthony knew who we were, let alone know about the movie.
That's great. Yeah, it's maybe
Don's text here says January 11th.
Aha.
I'm gonna
That's from
check
the
with
man
Rick
himself.
Adana.
Right, Rick Adana posted the 15th, right?
Because it's with. Is there two possibly? Because that's with three other movies being premiered.
Right.
So I'm gonna
I don't know.
tell Rick Adana he's wrong. Guinea.
Son of a bitch.
Piece of shit.
Shit.
Who was the first female host of the Academy Awards ceremony? Say it again.
Whoopi.
Jay nailed it. He jumped right on it. Kirsten got that one, too. Andy Plagano's got that wrong. He said Ellen. Liz Battipede said whoopee. Yep.
See what happens when you focus on the vocabulary with your friend Laura Patton, Andy? You get all the trivia fucking questions wrong on a Tuesday.
I've never seen Andy get this many wrong.
Andy's sitting
Andy's
home like,
in
why
a
the fuck is
lather
Laura
trying
Patton
to help
ruining
me?
my
No.
trivia questions?
All right, last question. Is the clitoris bigger or smaller than a thumb? Jay said smaller, Laura said smaller, and Dan said bigger. The answer is, let's see, who else? Andy said bigger. Kirsten, smaller, but when it swells, it's bigger. Liz said finger it to find out. Whoa, whoa.
Ah, Liz is getting
Liz,
primed
what
up
kind
for
of confusion
Monday.
did you have this morning, girl?
Really?
Laura Patton. It's the Laura Patton influence.
Wow. Jeff Bosie says
Maybe.
depending on the ethnic.
I think so.
Depending on the ethnic.
Wow, that's racist.
Yeah.
Fremder
That's racist.
just came back from the dealership. Picked myself up a 2022 Ford Clitoris. Andy Pajanos, when I get a hold of one, I'll stretch it across the room.
Fuck.
He'll tear that bitch up. He fucking goes at it like, that fruit by the yard.
Oh, all right. So
By the foot.
Don Sill says the 11th was the original date. It has now moved to the 15th.
Oh, Laura Patton with the facts.
All
There
right.
you go. Okay.
The
They said,
answer
this
is
section was brought to you by
the clitoris is bigger than the thumb.
Wow.
I know my clits.
Apparently,
Not my Suffolk clits, but I know my Nassau clits.
I ain't touching no mastic
yeah,
clit.
no 631 clits up in here.
It was going to be a tricky question. It was one of those. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was like,
It's like what's buried.
right.
Why the fuck is Laura Patton here?
Yeah.
We had fun, but
Why is
Andy
she
was
here
off on the
to
trivia.
bring up
It's a
the
rough
vocab.
fucking-
I know. I'm shocked. Andy's all, he's
I know
all,
Andy. I put Andy in a lather.
He's on
Andy,
cloud
good for
nine.
you, Andy. Andy, you come back without this riffraff, and we'll have a quality podcast.
Went from I love to Jay to riffraff.
Yep.
Wow.
Shot you right down. All right, we'll start with Dan. What do you got this weekend? Anything?
I got a show. Yeah, I got a shoe.
I have nothing.
Not really. I just had this whole week. I had 6 in a row, 6 days in a row, which was fun. But I have a show November 25th at Larry's Pub in Valley Stream.
That's this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I asked. What do you got this weekend?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
And then the following weekend, another date, December 2nd or something. But not much. Not much.
Laura Patton, what do you got?
I just had Friday at the Giggle Room canceled because they got moved, so that's fine. So I have a show here December 16th in the Giggle
Okay.
Room. But December 12th, that Monday, I have 2 spots. I have Gotham, and then I have Not Bringer, legit on Aaron Berg's show at the Stand.
Sweet.
Monday?
Monday.
The Frantic show?
Yes, if you guys can come on
Nice.
the 12th. I'm
That's
over the moon.
great.
I got a spot, 10:40 at night. So I have Gotham at 7:30, and then I have the Stand, and I'm beyond.
With him
I
and,
have other
that's really
Karen,
cool.
right?
Yep.
Karen Fian?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So Monday the 12th, anyone cheer me on or pray for me that I don't eat it. I can't use that big vocabulary, right, Jay? Because that ain't funny, big words. But oh, Miss Laura, those are big words.
What do you got this weekend, Jay?
Just like the Strufala. Fucking nothing. Nothing.
Oh, we're here tomorrow night.
We are here tomorrow
We're
night.
here tomorrow night. Let's promote that.
We will be in this room tomorrow night. Jay's hanging out. Are you coming?
I'm definitely going to come.
Fucking hey,
I'm
that's
bringing
great. You
Strufala.
coming?
I don't think so.
Oh, what the?
I don't think so.
I don't
I'm
blame
supposed to
you.
be recording with this band. I got
Oh.
hired by this band to record on their songs.
Oh,
so
nice.
Pretty cool.
Playing bass?
Also?
No, I play bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's here at Governor's tomorrow? Because Wednesday night before Thanksgiving
Right,
is
they're
usually
just
a big night.
right. They're just promoting a big Thanksgiving Eve all-star show, but it usually is the heavy hitters
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving Eve.
I know, like Teddy's down at something with I think Peaches at like Valley Forge.
Okay, I'm thinking like
Casino.
Carrie and Roach. I'm thinking that
The
level
regulars.
top type, and I bet you Jay gets up there.
Roach is where? Oh, Roach is tonight. I'm going to see Roach and
Where?
Stand Up New York.
Oh,
it's
tonight?
one of the producers, and today's Rodney Dangerfield's birthday. Anyone
Oh.
cares? You constantly have trivia. Stand Up New York was one of the promoters. It's his birthday, so they're having a big show.
I
tonight for
got
Roach
offered to
Stand
be
Up
on
New York.
that, but I wasn't gonna try to get people in the door. So I
Yeah,
was
you need
like,
Sixers.
yeah, I'm good. Just
Yeah,
wasn't
this
worth
is
the energy.
Teddy and those guys are, and with Roach are on the show.
You going?
And Dante Neal. Yeah, you want to come?
I can't.
Oh, I know you're driving.
Huh?
You can't come tonight? You want to come?
No.
Can't?
He goes, no. Why the fuck?
I would like.
Laura Patton's there. Why the fuck would he go?
All right, we're gonna get out of here tonight at 9 o'clock. Don't forget Hershey and the Keegs tonight at 9 o'clock. And I don't think Joey Petroni's on tonight. No, he's not. Hershey and the Keeks tonight at 9 o'clock. They want to know what you guys are thankful for. All right. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Laura.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
So glad you guys
Love it.
just come every Tuesday. Just come. Just
No
come.
matter headline isn't nothing.
We'll see who you tag on the next one if I'm coming or not.
This is a blessed Thanksgiving
Yeah,
to
this
everyone.
is the last
Enjoy your
daytime show in
families.
here until next Monday. So
Safe travels.
happy Thanksgiving to
And Monday
everybody.
is the orgy show, right?
I sure hope so. You guys are all invited. That was kind of weird.
Coming. Oh.
Yay! So this is our last show till Monday. So happy Thanksgiving. I can't be here Friday. I'm playing Santa Claus at White Post Farms for the next
That's
few
beautiful.
weeks.
nice.
That'll be interesting.
Tony's good stuff. I like Tony.
Ooh.
It's all fun and games till they sit on your lap and have a fucking heart attack. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I'll be like sitting on a bench. What the
And
fuck?
his leg falls off.
What's that, mommy?
Oh, I got it right here. Tomorrow night, 3 headliners show. Wednesday, November 23rd. Doors open at 6. Show at 8. Olga Namer, Chris Roach, Eric Haft.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
good show.
Yeah.
See, I was right. I got one of them right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
Chris, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we'll have to
Sick.
get them in here. And I guess I didn't see anything going on in the giggle room, right?
For Wednesday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Well, I figured it's the the holiday, the
Yeah.
last
And
day of the
Brokerage
holiday.
is up and running, right? Brokerage is back. And
Is it back?
Is it back, right?
I don't
Brokerage is back?
think so.
No idea.
No?
I don't think so.
No, I don't believe
It's
so.
not back yet?
Yeah,
I
I
thought it
don't
was
think so.
back.
I mean, well, that's the thing. They promote every week, and then they don't have it, so they switch everybody
that's how they
around.
book. So I guess that's how the Giggle Room, how we got bounced at the
Right.
Giggle.
Oh, yeah, that could be, yeah.
Because then they pushed the show to like 10:30, and that's hard. I was doing a show with Harris Stanton and Chuck Fox, and it was going to be a
Oh,
good show.
Chuck was in here yesterday.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
doing a
gonna be
gig on the
good show
patio next
Friday,
week.
and then they just moved it. What do you say?
So I'm doing a gig on the patio next week.
I'm doing a gig in the patio in a
Nope,
few
Mike.
minutes. Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
wants to come
Are you
down.
wearing a winter coat?
I'm not really doing this, but I will. I did do a show. I mean, we're supposed to be done. I did do a show outside though, like last month in Rockaway.
Yeah, we were
Pretty cool.
still sitting 70 degrees last month.
It was a chilly night. It was. Everyone was bundled, but I literally there were fucking JFK is not far. 3 fucking planes went over during my set. It
Yep.
was horrible, and I was like, it was kind of rocky. So I looked at him. I was like, please just drop a fucking bomb on this place right
I
now.
grew up in Elma. I didn't get in, but I grew up in Elma, and they would you were in the area where the wheels were down. And we
Oh,
used to
yeah.
play, like, it was a drinking game. We would play guess the plane, like 'cause the tag, like the.
You were that bored in Elmont?
No, we were not bored in Elmont. Thank you. This
Yeah.
section brought to you by Elmont.
And ski
What? Top
pulling.
of the food chain.
Except on the left.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you tomorrow night at probably 7:30. We'll go on. You all right?
Okay.
You okay over there? All right. All right, see you guys later.
everyone.
See ya.